Welcome back to Magic Titans. We're super excited to have you tonight, and we have something very cool. We're playing some Brothers War. We're doing kind of our own little pre-release. I have a Transformers shirt. Thank you, Wizards of the Coast, for sending us this shirt and a very cool box you saw short this morning, or whatever time of the world it is for you. You saw some shorts today of us opening that box, having some giggles, having some laughs. God, I'm so excited to be playing Brothers War. How about you guys?
I can't believe that, if you would have told, 8-year-old me that we were going to have Transformers and we're going to go back to Urza's block and they're going to be in the same set, I would have thought that was insane and been mind blown about time travel. But, it's just so cool and it actually works super well together. I love
It's
it.
pretty crazy. What a historic set. Super fun to be exploring a lot of old classics, introducing some new stuff, of course. And also, I'm just kind of stoked. I haven't done any kind of sealed stuff in a while, so really excited for tonight's format, shaking things up a bit and getting more to some of the old school Magic that I'm used to.
I'm so excited. If you guys are loving the content, if you want to see more, go ahead and like and subscribe, ding the bell, do all the things. We are YouTubers still. New channel,
Yeah.
all over again.
It
We'll
really
see you
means a
guys.
lot.
Oh, we'll see you guys in a minute. We'll be right back. Oh, Shane. No. Get back here, Shane.
Hey, there you
Too
are.
excited. New cards always get me, overzealous.
Yeah.
Brothers War is a new set. We're doing a pre-release, essentially. You guys can do this at your local store, your game store, this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Most game stores are doing this. And this is sort of an opportunity to play a set before it's out. Sealed is the format for pre-releases. You get 6 packs, and all the cards in those packs are yours. You just build a 40-card deck. It's very straightforward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's easier than if you're familiar with other kind of draft formats. This one is easier in some ways because those are the cards that you have. You work with what you can get. It is more than the one where you basically pass it around in a circle to make up for the fact that you can't kind of cherry pick what you want from each booster pack. So we've built our decks based off of what seemed like it was going to be the most cohesive or most interesting within these 6 packs. It's cool because we're not going to have all the crazy combos, and you kind of have to make do with what you find. And basically, I think all 3 of us were learning about a lot of these cards for the first time, actually, as we were opening them. So makes for interesting and weird combinations, which should be super interesting today.
Yeah, draft format is always fantastic because you always get to pull those cards that you'd never see, like a 4/4 creature for 3 mana. All of a sudden becomes the hero of the whole game because he's just able to hold there versus people's crazy combos where they're like, I pumped up my creature to 1,000,000 and I'm going to swing at you. Instead, it's those little trades, those little buffs that you don't normally think about. It's cool. There'll be some MVPs of the match that no one's going to expect, and everyone loves underdog stories.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, let's briefly talk about our decks. We're going to do sort of full deck text throughout the night as we go. I drafted Wurmcoil Engine, which is a value engine in and of itself. It's a big dumb artifact creature that turns into 2 medium kind of dumb artifact creatures when it dies. So my whole deck is just getting to Wurmcoil Engine, getting it back. That's it. That's all I'm doing. How about you, Adrian?
So mine was kind of decided by the combos that I had drawn and a couple key cards that inspired me. I did manage to pull not Optimus, sorry Shane, but I did get Megatron as well as
So jealous.
Mishra. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I feel like I got to do this. So funny enough, I'm playing Mardu just like last week. So red, black, white. Seem to be a lot of humans in this deck. So I've got some human synergy in here, and it's very creature heavy. The theme for the day is kind of keep it simple, stupid. I'm just gonna not worry overly about combos and play kind of fun one-off cards, and hopefully we'll see some Megatron and some Mishra hitting the boards today. So that's me. What are you playing today, Shane?
All right. So I was really sad that I didn't draw any Transformer cards, and Bridger and Adrian both got 7 doing it. But I still got really big robots, and that's the theme of my deck. I am playing a Sultai, Reanimator, Quicksilver, Amulet, weird deck about just ramping big and just getting huge creatures out to stomp my opponents. Some key ones I've got are this giant 10/10 trample robot. I've got Ramos, the dragon engine. It's just a lot of big creatures. It's a lot of big fun.
Sounds fantastic. And the Quicksilver Amulet going to be super big if you can pull that early on in the game to get those
Yeah.
big big beasties on the board. So
Yeah.
really curious to see how that goes.
It's not a smart strategy, but the idea is just to mill myself to try to get to that card.
That's the beauty of draft, right? It's like
Right.
you don't know what you're doing. It's not a well-oiled engine. And
Yeah.
you have to kind of adapt on the fly.
Exactly. It's going to be fun.
All right, well, I'm excited to get right into these games. Let's take a look at one of the deck techs, and then we'll play our first match. All right, I'm excited to do my first sealed, this is like a pre-release, before the pre-release of Brothers War. Okay, foil old border Wurmcoil engine. That's quite a pull for your first pack. Whew. Okay, all right. Give me a minute. We're going to come back, and I'm going to have a concept of a deck. See you soon. All right, I'm back. I'm ready with Wurmcoil engine dot deck. It's a 6-mana 6/6 Death Touch lifelink. That when it dies, it makes a 3/3 with Death Touch and a 3/3 with lifelink. So we're going to build the deck around it with a minor soldier sub-theme. We are in Esper colors. We're white, blue, black. I had a bit of a shortage of creatures in my colors. So I'm playing most of the creatures in those colors and a lot of artifact creatures. But a lot of what we're doing here is trying to get to Wurmcoil engine. So I have some eggs, which are artifacts that draw you cards. I have Diabolic Intent, which lets me directly tutor for Wurmcoil engine, which will be every time. And then I have ways to get Wurmcoil engine back, whether that be Repair and Recharge, which is directly from the graveyard into play, or I have Lauren, Disciple of History. I have several ways to recur Wurmcoil engine, and several ways to get to Wurmcoil engine, and a couple of ways to copy Wurmcoil engine. So guys, let's hope I draw Wurmcoil engine. Let's do it. Whoa. That was weird.
Strange.
Well, here we are. A lot of brand new tech on this show, so hopefully there aren't too many more hiccups like that. Also, we're sideways. Sorry. Yeah.
So Upside Down's Australia. So where would we be filming this?
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
Sideways? Where's the sideways part of the world?
You heard the upside down? Well, this is the other one.
Yeah. The other side.
Yeah.
These are brand new cards. We do have a card reader, but the card reader doesn't. These cards, they don't exist yet. They're not real. So we're going to be relying pretty heavily on some zooms.
Yeah. This is going to be the perspective that you guys see for most of the game. So we'll be doing lots of zooms today to make up for the lack of the card reader. So this is best 2 out of 3, 7-card draw. The person who goes second gets to draw a card at the start of their turn. 20 life, 40 cards. Let's do this thing.
You ready? We're gonna high roll.
All right, I want a nice clean fight between you guys. No one below the belt. No eye gouging.
I got 4.
I got a 9. I'll take first.
All right, let's do this thing.
And I may immediately regret sleeving up Kamigawa lands. I'm gonna play a Plains and pass.
Beautiful. I love
They're
it.
gorgeous, at least.
Lovely. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool. Draw. And we're going to go with Montagne. And I'll pass.
All right. Really shaping up to be a wild game. I'm going to play an island, and then I'm going to pay 2 mana for Ichor Wellspring. It's a 2-mana egg, and it's kind of like a double egg. You draw a card when it enters, and you draw a card when it goes to the graveyard.
Cool. I like it.
And I'll pass.
Well, that are nice. Let's see what we got going on here. We'll go with Plains. And yeah, we'll tap the plane immediately for Survivor of Corliss. This is a 2/1 human soldier with first strike, and I can pay 2 and exile them from my graveyard to scry 2. So great value for just a single mana, and I'll pass turn.
Very cool. I'll draw for the turn. Oof. Okay. All right. I'm going to play a Swamp. I have Natural Esper online. Can't be stopped. And I feel like I need a creature. You have a 1/1, a 2/1?
1/1.
A 1/1.
Yeah.
I'll play an Ashnod's Harvester. This is a 3/1, and whenever it attacks, exile target card from a graveyard. It has Unearth for 1 and a black.
Oh, that's cool. I like it. Alrighty, another Plains. We're starting to ramp up. What's his stats again?
It is a 3/1.
3/1. Fascinating. Yeah, I'll pass turn.
Oh, okay, okay.
I do have First Strike, but doing 1 damage versus keeping a blocker against your 3 damage feels more valuable.
Yes, I completely agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I just dive right in? Do I?
Oh yeah. Let's go.
Okay,
Let's do
all
this
right.
thing.
Yep. Okay. I'm not even close to being able to cast it, but I have to. This is some powerful magic here. I'm gonna cast Diabolic Intent.
Oh
This is
man.
1 and a black as an additional cost. To cast this, sacrifice a creature, search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, then shuffle. So this is Demonic Tutor, but you have to sacrifice a creature to do it. And, well, we all know what I'm getting, but I technically don't have to tell you.
I love it. That's amazing.
So I'm just going
You good
to
then?
go ahead and put this card in my hand. And I'm also going to cast a Maze Mind Tome. Ha! Ka-cha! This is a 2-mana artifact. I can tap it to scry 1 and put a counter on it, or I can pay 2 mana and tap it to draw. Once you've done those things 4 times, it goes away and you gain 4 life.
Okay,
Now I'm
cool.
done. Pass 2.
Sounds great. So before your end step, I'll go ahead and bring in Ambush Paratrooper. 1/2 with Flash, flying. And I can pay 5 any number of times to give all my creatures +1/+1 until end of turn. I'm not sure why it's 5 mana, but, fair enough. And then
Hey,
going
man.
into my turn, we'll go ahead and
Limited.
untap. What's that? Limited.
Yeah, it's just limited. It's a mana sink. It's an upside. You can spend all your mana now.
Right. Yeah. You can do as many times as you want. Look, buddy, you're good. Let's see. We'll go ahead and drop another planes. And is it too soon? No. This is sealed. It's never too soon. You're not gonna get all the optimal setups. So we'll bring in Laran, Disciple of History. This is a 3/3 human artificer, and when they or another legendary creature enters the battlefield under my control, return target artifact card from my graveyard to my hand. This is the thing I was debating, but I can't count on having things in my graveyard at this point. You have no
0
blockers,
creatures.
correct?
Yeah.
So I'll hit you with both of these for 2.
2 damage puts me at 18.
All right, Adrian
Yeah,
draws
me.
first blood. First blood.
You hit me right in my transformer.
Yeah.
All right. Am I? Okay, I've played a lot of games with Maze Mind Tome. Am I gonna upkeep Scry? A land would be pretty sick. I'm gonna do it. So in my upkeep, I'm gonna tap Maze Mind Tome to Scry 1, and I'm gonna put that on the bottom. Oh, that kind of hurt to do, but here we are. Ah! Okay, that was greedy, but it's fine. It's fine. All right, I'm going to pay 3 mana for a Battlefield Butcher. This is a 1/4, and I can pay 5 and tap it. Each opponent loses 2 life, and this ability costs 1 less to activate for each creature card in my graveyard, which is 1. I have 1 creature.
That's cool. I love it.
Over to you.
I'm into it. We'll just go ahead and untap. And let's see. Megatron. We're going to play Svamp. And stats on that guy?
He's a 1/4.
1/4. He's a beefy boy. Don't like that.
As we like to say in Magic, he has a large butt.
That's a technical term?
Yes.
Fair enough.
John Magic actually included that in the first set.
John Magic.
Yeah, the maker of Magic, right?
Yeah, that's true. That is him.
John Madden.
John Madden, the original maker of Magic. Before he started coaching the Raiders.
All right, we'll go ahead and swing with the 3/3 and the 1/2.
A 3/3 and a 1/2, and the 1/2 flies.
1/2 flies.
Okay. Well, I don't. And you're in red and white, which are like the colors of combat tricks. Ugh.
5 mana I see untapped.
There is 5 untap mana.
It's a lot of mana. Okay, look, I have no idea what you can have, but we're just, you know what? I'll block your 3/3 with my 1/4.
Okay, so we'll spend the 5 to make him a 4/4.
And I will I'll be
Ambush.
slain. And then I'll take how much in the air?
Just 2. You've been paratrooped, son. As me. He's really funny, actually. I like this art. He's like a soldier just jumping out of this like blimp.
That's one of the really cool things about this set. Just amazing art. I mean, it's
Okay. Well, it's the old world too, right?
yeah. It's like it feels old school, but with like a new twist.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm describing a 7-Up, but
Oh my god.
All right, I did another Maze Mind Tome, Upkeep Scry. Look, this is a great card. It's a value engine, but it can also just get you out of a pickle when you need land. So I kept a land on top. Look at me, Mr. Meeseeks. Okay. You know what? It's transforming time. We're gonna
Is it happening?
We're gonna cast a transformer. I'm gonna cast Cyclonus the Saboteur.
Yes.
He is a 4-mana 2/5 with flying, and whenever he deals combat damage to a player, he connives, which means you draw a card and discard a card, and if it was a non-land card that you discarded, he gets a 1/1 counter. Then, if he has 5 or more power, he transforms. And let's take a look at the other side of Cyclonus. He's a fighter jet. So he's a 5/5 flyer. He has living metal. This is like the transformer mechanic, which means despite being a vehicle, he just is a creature on your turn.
Weird.
it's like
And
he
then-
doesn't have to be a vehicle, but is.
But he just is, which means he's never a creature on your opponent's turn, unfortunately.
That's cool.
But also, whenever he deals combat damage to a player, you can switch him back, and if you do, there's an additional beginning phase after that phase. I don't think we'll get there, but maybe. And I'm going to pass it to you, Adrian.
Cool. Sounds great. Nothing in your end step. Go ahead and untap. Who we got? Fasting. We're gonna play another Montagne. And he's got a big butt, huh?
He's a 2/5 flyer, yeah. He, Transformers are known for their butts, I think.
Big butts. I have heard this said before. 2/5. 2/5. Okay. We'll just swing with Laran, Disciple of History. Yeah.
Disciple of
So
History.
he is a 3/3. I've got 6 on top mana.
Yeah, I value having Transformers. So I have no blocks.
Thought you might say that. So we'll just pump the 5 for 1 more damage.
All right, I will
That's me.
take 4 damage.
Aha!
Down to 12. I'm really getting beat up here, Adrian.
I know. I'm into it.
I don't appreciate it. just a guy with a transformer, okay?
I swear I'm not really always a Mardu player. It's just the last 2 streams.
You're pretty Mardu.
That's fair.
When people ask me about you at parties, I'm like, nah, Adrian's pretty Mardu.
He's pretty Mardu. He's a Mardu guy at heart.
Yeah.
How do I want to tap? I'm gonna pay 2 to draw with Maze Mind Tome, which is the appropriate usage of Maze Mind Tome. We hit a land. Let's throw a party. Oh man, I could have in a different time. Okay. I'm gonna spend 4 to cast Involuntary Cooldown. I'm gonna target your 2 untapped creatures. They will both be tapped now. I'm tapping them down, and you're going to put 2 stun counters on each of them. And what stun counters are is if you would untap, instead remove a stun counter.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, so
So-
I'm going to put these here.
They're like tapped down for 2 turns, and now it is time for Cyclonus, the plane man, to swing at you.
Brutal. I'll take it.
So 2 in the air, and then I will connive. So I will draw, and then discard Spectrum Sentinel, which means he gets, not that die. He gets a 1/1 counter, and I will pass over to you, Adrian.
Sounds great. This stun thing is like basically a Pokemon mechanic.
Yeah.
It actually is. So I won't untap them. I'm going to take these stun Pokemon tokens off.
There was 2 counters on each of them.
Oh,
So there's one counter left on each of them.
Okay, so 1 each. Whoa! I know. I was like 1 turn, not too bad. 2 turns. Woof.
It's real good.
All right, Let's see what we got here. And that's a +1/+1 on him, yeah?
Yes, he is now a 3/6.
So you don't love that? 3/6.
But he is tapped.
Yeah. And when someone's tapped, you can still play activated abilities on them, right?
Correct, yeah. Unless that activated ability requires them to tap.
Right. That's good. Look, I think I just need to keep swinging at you. So I'll swing with Laran.
Okay. I have no blocks.
3. I won't pop the extra this time.
Yeah. My tip for this game is to reduce your opponent's health to 0 before they reduce your health to 0.
Oh.
You know what? I didn't think about that.
Shane, that is excellent advice.
That's pro plays right there.
Pass turn.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Doing my untappies. Get a little draw in there. Okay, well, I mean, we all know what I tutored for. It's the name of the deck. So I will pay 6 mana for Wurmcoil Engine.
Oh,
He
no.
is a 6/6 Death Touch lifelink, and when he dies, I get a 3/3 Death Touch and a 3/3 lifelink.
It's just a child.
Sorry, Adrian, I'm popping off.
Oh no, it's happening.
And now I will swing in the air with Cyclonus the Saboteur.
Indeed, I shall take it on the face.
All right, so that's 3 damage. And then, with the connive trigger on the stack, I'm going to use my the last page of the Maze Mind Tome to scry. Sure, I'll leave that on top. This exiles itself. I gain 4 life. Oh, so much is happening right now, Adrian. Okay.
So much
and then I
going on.
connive. Discard a wing commander. And now he has 2 +1/+1 counters. Over to you, Adrian. I'm done. I did a lot of things.
He's going to become a problem very quickly. We're going to now get rid of our concussed tokens, or whatever they're called. Here we go. Okay. Look, it's not crazy. I'm feeling it. Okay. So we're going to pay white and a red. For Phalaji Dragon Engine, we're paying the prototype cost, which is cool. I don't have the 8 mana, so we're going to bring them in as a 1/3 instead. Oh, here's a question.
Yes.
So the prototype section does not include flying. So if I
No. Yeah, he has flying. He just has the stats of the prototype.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure because I do want flying. I
Yes.
need a blocker. So we're there with that. And Wurmcoil Engine, huh?
6/6, yeah. Large.
Yeah, we'll pass turn. No.
All right. We did the thing, chat.
This is like the threshold, you know, where I'm hitting you, and then slowly the scales are...
Yeah.
Or maybe not so slowly, very soon.
This is when we talked about those obscure cards like Wurmcoil Engine, like can win you the game.
Yeah, I can't believe you got a tutor in the dang draft.
Yeah, it's also a rare. Well, Wurmcoil is a mythic. Diabolic Tutors are rare. Look, I've pretty much only played dumb rocks and expensive cards.
Yeah.
I'm swinging at you with Cyclonus the Saboteur and Wurmcoil Engine.
Cool.
It's a 6/6 and a 4/7.
6/6, huh?
Yeah.
Wurmcoil not flying, famously.
Not flying.
Okay.
It's a worm of the ground.
We'll block your Transformer with the Phalaji. I'll pay 1 for Laron's Escape to make target artifact, mine, gain hexproof and indestructible. So we'll just be able to chump block there, and I'll scry 1, and then I'll take the Wurmcoil to the face.
Very cool. So
I'm wondering who this Laron guy is. I guess he's pretty infamous if he has 2 cards for him already.
Well, the other one is him himself. So
Right.
I've never heard of Laron. Anyone in chat? Is that like a lot of these cards are like old characters.
Yeah.
Right?
that's a flavor win to me. If you had the guy and his signature spell.
Right? You know what, Bridger? I appreciate that. I think it's the best 3 out of 3 now, right? All right, let's see what's going on here. So we've got 6 untapped mana, lots of cards, and nowhere to go. How you guys doing? Doing well?
I'm doing great. Look, while
Oh
you're
my
thinking about your turn, I can crack an Evolving Wilds. So then we can both. Like, I'll hang out with you in the tank. I'll be thinking here.
Sounds, yeah, the think tank.
Thinking of planes. That's what I'm thinking.
Sounds amazing. Da, 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 da. No, we're just not getting what we needed here. 5.
Heart of the cards, Adrian. You gotta believe in the heart of the cards.
I do. I believe in the heart of the cards. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna play 2. We're gonna play Mishra's Domination. Also cool because Mishra is in this deck. Enchant creature. As long as you control enchanted creature, suspicious. It gets +2/+2. Otherwise, it can't block. I don't think I need to stop your blocking. That's not the problem here. What I need is a stronger blocker. So we're going to be putting this on our Dragon Engine, so we can at least for now tank a bit more of your Transformer. And with the remaining 4 mana, we are just going to sit pretty. Combat-wise, yeah, we're just going to keep on keeping on. So we'll hit you with Laran and the Ambush Paratrooper.
All right.
Yep.
How much damage is that?
That would be 4 damage.
I will take it.
Cool. And that's me.
Okie doke.
Curse you, Wurmcoil!
On your end step, I'm gonna play a very cute dog. Aha!
Puppers?
Cute doggo.
Hard.
It's a rescue retriever. It is a 5-mana 3/3 with flash. When it enters the battlefield, I put a 1/1 counter on each other soldier I control, and I prevent all damage that would be dealt to other attacking soldiers I control.
I love that.
He's such a cool card. I love
Yeah.
it.
There's a lot of cool like soldier synergy and like soldier tribal stuff in this set.
Yeah, there's some fantastic stuff that we pulled in. Hopefully you guys will get to see soon.
Absolutely. What up, Magnus? Did nothing wrong. Kanochi, what's up? You can't pray to the dice gods. I know. Look, no dice gods here. Only cards.
So you have 2 blockers, huh?
So we've got 2 blockers, a 1/1 first strike, and then a what is that, 3/5 flying, which I could pump up to a 5/5 flying.
Ooh, that's large.
Right?
Some might say he has a big butt.
And
He does currently, but he's gonna do the opposite of leg day soon to like balance out. You know that.
He's gonna sit on the couch and watch TV and
all right, so we're gonna play Lay Down Arms, which is like Swords to Plowshares, but if it were fair. So this is a 1-mana sorcery. Exile target creature with mana value less than or equal to the number of planes I control. That is 3. And its controller gains 3 life. So I'm gonna exile your 1/1 first striker,
Cool.
and you will gain 3 of the lives.
Most excellent.
Putting you up to
surprising
12.
that that's actually a sorcery. It has so many conditions on it.
It's a really fair card chain.
Yeah. This is modern Magic, please.
White
And
the color of everyone has fun.
With that, we flunge. We just turn all of our creatures sideways. So I have a 3/3 dog, a 6/6 Wurmcoil Engine, and a 4/7 Aeroplane Transformer.
So this is what we've come to, huh?
Yep.
4/7.
This is the Super Friends.
Right. Okay, so I'll block your flyer here.
Okay.
No need to pump up because I can't kill you anyways. And we'll take the rest.
So that'll be 9. Putting you to 3, and then I gain 6 up to 21 value. And I'll pass over to you, Adrian.
Oh, thank you. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's go, Megatron. It's not too late. Card is useless.
What you draw?
It's
Well,
actually
you don't have to tell him. You don't have to tell him,
Yeah.
Adrian.
Whose side are you on here, Shane?
The winning side.
You have you're just one off of a lot of stats for me to do something here. Yeah, I think that'll be game, but let's go ahead. We'll play Yodian Medic, which we just drew. I love the art on this thing. It's like a big mech. The 1/4 lifelink. It's really not bad, but it's better earlier game than now. It's a little too late. And I'll pass turn. Yeah.
Alrighty. Do my untaps. Draw. That's not super useful. Alright, you have 4 blockers, and I have 3 attackers. And 3 is less than 4. So I will pay 1 and a black to unearth Ashnod's Harvester.
Yeah.
So he comes back, and he gets haste this turn, but at the end of the turn, or if he would go to the graveyard, he gets exiled instead. And we're going in. We're trundling in with everybody.
Let's go.
I gotta get you.
Yeah. So obviously, dragon into Transformer.
Yep.
No trample here. Your Ashnod creature is what?
This is a 3/1. That's it. Yeah, 3/1.
Okay. We'll block the 3/1 with the Yodian Medic.
Mm-hmm.
And then Loron into Doggo. They're both 3/3s. And then Ambush Paratrooper into Big Daddy.
All right.
So Ambush Paratrooper dies. You'll heal 6 there. Loron and Puppers die. Ashnod dies. Yodian Medic lives. And Dragon and Transformer live.
And you gain how much off the medic?
Just 1.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, I will pay 5 mana. For repair and recharge. Return target artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker card from your graveyard to the battlefield and create a tapped Power Stone token. I'm gonna pick the goodest dog because he's a good boy. And I have a Power Stone token somewhere.
Is he an artifact?
No, any creature, target artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker. Oh, none of the. Nope.
You're good.
No,
He's
you can't
not-
save him.
He's none of those keywords.
Get up, boy. Get up.
Robot.
Oh, that's so sad. My pupper's dead. I have. This is an artifact. This Spectrum Sentinel. 5 mana, get back a 1 mana creature. Look. I know
Value.
what I'm doing.
Yeah, check that.
Over to you.
Sounds great. Yeah, we're not popping anything here. And let's go. Montagna. Nice. Alright, finally we needed the juice. So we'll spend all the mana. Mishra's command.
Oh boy.
So it's choose 2. One of them is going to be X damage, where X is 6 here, to, of course, Wurmcoil Engine.
Oh no.
And then we'll give... Oof, I'm on the edge here. We'll give...
Oh. You're like really on the edge.
Apparently. Huh? Just a second, guys.
He'll be back. In the meantime, let's all appreciate how bad my 5 mana play was.
That was pretty bad. Okay.
You did it with good intentions. You're trying to save your dog.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, who do you have that's on tap right now?
On my board, I have just a 1/2 Spectrum Sentinel. He has protection from multicolored, and whenever a non-basic land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, I gain a life.
Okay, so we'll give +6/+0 to the Yodian Medic.
Woo! Okay.
And then we'll hit you.
My Wurmcoil Engine dies.
Yeah, he goes away. You get a 3/3.
Well, after he dies, I will have a pair of 3/3s, and one of them has Death Touch.
And one of them what?
Has Death Touch.
Oh no! Oops.
So you can.
This is also an art channel.
No, that's okay. I'm gonna still hit swing at you with Yodian.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put the Death Touch one in front of him,
Yeah.
and then
Cool.
you gain a lot.
Death touch. So I'll gain 7. You'll gain 3. And that's my turn. That's my play to stay in the game.
My Wurmcoil Engine's gone, and the 5-mana card that gets him back is also gone.
Yeah, if you would have waited a turn,
That's even worse.
you can't change the past.
Hey, that is what they say.
We're not so different, you and I.
Okay, how many cards do you have in your hand, Adrian?
3 here.
Okay. Well, we're going to take a little look-see. I'm going to pay a black for Dreams of Steel and Oil. So target opponent reveals their hand. You choose an artifact or creature. Then choose an artifact or creature from their graveyard. Exile the chosen cards. So let's take a little look-see. What do you got in your hand there?
What's the what?
Okay, what's in your hand? I take an artifact or a creature out of your hand and exile it.
I have neither.
Okay.
So I've got
but you
Repair and
have-
Recharge, as you saw. I've got Disfigure, which is a -2/-2 instant. And then I've got Gruesome Realization, which is I draw 2 and lose 2 life, or I give all your creatures -1/-1.
Those are all good cards.
They're good. They're good.
And so nothing happens with those, and then I can exile a creature or artifact from your graveyard. I pick the 3/3.
The 3/3, yeah.
It's gone.
You mean Loran? Disciple
Loran?
of History?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
gone. Laron, more like gone.
Yeah. Cool.
Mana value 3 or less, huh? Okay. Is this only... Excellent. All right, I will pay 2 mana, tapping my Power Stone because I can, to cast Recommission. So this is 2 mana to return target artifact or creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If it's a creature, it enters with an additional 1/1 counter on it.
Hold on, Bridger. Is that a non-artifact, or is that a non-artifact spell that you just used it on?
This mana can't be... are you asking about Power Stone or Recommission?
Yeah, the Power Stone.
Power
You
Stone...
can't cast. You can only cast it on artifacts.
Oh, all right. I won't tap my
yeah.
Power Stone. I got all excited to tap a Power Stone. So I'm bringing back Wing Commander.
Uh-huh.
He'll come in with a 1/1 counter. So he is now a 3/3 flying prowess.
I like it.
And I'm running out of cards. I'm going to cast another Spectrum Sentinel. Look, we got 2 of these
No.
bad boys.
He's just rebuilding this board, guys. I can't do it.
You still have like a humongous flyer, man?
I do have a humongous flyer, man. Well, he is a 3/5, well and truly currently.
3/5. But I'm only a 4/7. Well, I guess I pass then.
Live another day. By the skin of our teeth. All right, let's take a look.
We believe in you, Adrian. You got this.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Oh,
All right,
God.
these are your grandfather's cards.
It's true.
I just
Okay.
have artifacts. I don't really have... These don't belong to anybody special. There's nobody
Right.
named in this deck. They're just monstrosities of the past.
Gosh. All right, we're gonna play. This is appropriate for this set. Sibling Rivalry. 4-mana sorcery. Gain control of target artifact or creature until end of turn. Untap it. Gains haste until end of turn, and I get a power. A tap Power Stone token.
Oh,
I'll go ahead and put a token here, and I'm a bit torn between your 3/3 lifelink or Mr. Transform You Man. Yeah, we'll take the Transformer.
all right.
I really should remember his name. What's the name?
His name is Cyclonus? Yeah,
Cyclone.
Cyclonus.
Cyclone. I immediately regret asking. And
He looks like a Cyclonus.
yeah, exactly. Gosh, you have so much. We'll hit you with Cyclonus.
All right. So I take 4 damage,
Cool.
and you can now connive, which means you draw and then discard. And if you discard a non-land, he gets bigger.
But he goes back to you.
Yeah.
Oh, I have no choice, right?
You have to draw and discard, but you can choose to discard a land, and then...
So I done messed up.
Do you not have any lands? Oh,
I
you don't
have
have any
neither.
lands. So he's getting.
We're not really getting or losing artifacts or anything, so we're just gonna discard repair and recharge, and you get a token. Whoops, and that's my turn.
All right.
That's good. That's good.
Look. It's a learning experience. Neither of us know the cards in this set,
Yeah.
and he's a transformer. How could you know how transformers
I only just learned the man's name.
Well, you have 11 life.
I do. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Oh, is he gonna turn into a jet? Oh, he is. He actually turned into a jet already. He just turned into a jet.
Is he more than meets the eye?
So now he's an aeroplane. He's an 8/8 aeroplane. He's flying, and when he deals combat damage to a player, he goes back. And if I do this, I get another beginning phase. Okay. Well, I'm going to attack you with everything.
No!
I found the line.
I need to block him or I just instant lose.
Yes.
So I will block him. And I take how much?
3 and 3 is 6, plus 2 is 8.
Is 8. Okay. Yeah, we'll let it go. Cool. We'll block him. We'll die here. And then we're down to 3.
I go up to 26. I pass to you.
Excellent. Is this it? Oh, joke's on you, Bridger. 3, 5. Mishra, the tamer of Makfawa.
What?
Will have ward, sacrifice a permanent, and each artifact in your graveyard has unearth. And GG.
Well, hey, I think this is kind of thematic in some ways. You played a very cool thing from the history of Magic, and I killed you with a transformer.
No.
It was the deal Urza made with Optimus Prime is why Mishra lost.
Yeah. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
That was cool. I like it.
So, how'd you guys feel with your first time out with these decks?
There's so much. I don't have much cohesiveness here. There's a lot of like buffs and debuffs that are so conditional that it's a bit tougher in draft format. But it's cool.
Look, I drew the only 2 cards in my deck that do anything.
Yeah,
So I feel good.
That's pretty good. That's a good technique. I like it.
A tutor into your most powerful pieces. It's kind of a good strategy.
Right.
I like that. I feel like they reprinted a bunch of old cards that were like classic artifacts that are really valued to drive down their value and make them more accessible.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why those cards are so rare and so like up there in price is because they're kind of really strong. Like Wurmcoil Engine is just a straight up strong card.
Yeah,
Which is good.
That's amazing.
And they're like, we need that back in like the rotation.
Right. We were talking about some ones like Ashnod's Altar. There's a lot of kind of very crazy combo based cards in the set. But they're generally older cards,
Yep.
So
They reprinted Aetherflux Reservoir, which is
that's nuts.
not a card they should have reprinted, in my opinion. But
That's entirely fair.
All right. But so we are playing the best of 3. So Adrian has a chance to make a comeback, or will Bridger seal it here?
Oh my goodness. We mulligan. I'm gonna mulligan.
I, against my better judgment, am going to keep.
I like it.
Look, I can cast some of the spells in my hand, so
Right.
snap.
Yeah,
keep.
Vindicatus. I did not have. I had removal, but so I had like Mishra's command sitting in my hand for a lot of the game with only 5 damage that I could throw at it, and I had a lot of like small debuffs. Like the -2/-2 or -1 across the board. Nothing quite what I needed to like single target removal.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much removal there is, because my pool also had very little removal, and it seems like there's so much recursion. There's so much like reanimating out of graveyards and stuff. I'm not sure how good single target removal even is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also fair. Okay, I'm good to go here.
Yeah, a lot of the removal I saw when I was drafting my set was like targeting non-artifact things, which was weird since this is such an artifact-heavy set. I think I pulled like 3 go for the throats, and I was just like, oh, these aren't going to help me at all.
Exactly.
You can take the play.
Yep. Let's do this thing. So we're gonna go ahead and pop a Svamp, and we'll tap it immediately for my only true artifact in the deck, Chromatic Star. It's an artifact that can pay 1 tap, sacrifice it to get a mana of any color. So it does a bit of one-time color fixing, and then when it's put into the graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. That's me.
I love Chromatic Star.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Well, I'm gonna play a Plains and pass.
Excellent. I'm gonna play a plane and then pass.
Oh, it's getting spicy. All right, I'll play an island. Cast the first spell of this game. Thopter Mechanic. No, you played a Chromatic Star. Here's a Thopter Mechanic. He's a 2-mana 2/1. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a 1/1 counter on him. And when he dies, make a 1/1 Thopter with flying.
Okay.
And I'll pass over to you.
We've got a Montagna, so we've got the trifecta of mana for the deck. And pass turn.
All right. Oh, that's a cool. It's not a good land, but it's a cool land. I'll play Urza's Factory. It's a colorless
cool.
land, and I can pay 7 mana and tap it to make a 2/2.
Yeah.
Not great, but we'll cast Ichor Wellspring, which we saw last game. Draws me a card, and then because I drew the second card for the turn, the Thopter Mechanic gets large, and I'll swing in for 3.
You got it.
And I'll pass.
Most excellent. Y'all good?
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool. We're gonna draw. Got a mountain, and we'll pay 4 for Thopter Architect, 2/3 human artificer, and whenever an artifact enters battlefield under my control, target creature gains flying till end of turn. We're just like inspired and make a Thopter on the spot. That breaks immediately. That's it. Pass turn.
Okay.
She'll only fly once. Make it count. This person sucks as a artificer.
Yeah, can you imagine that's your job? You're like, yeah, you can. It's like I fix or sell washing machines. You can run 1 load of laundry, and then good luck after that.
Only run once.
Your car, it only runs once. Good
Sorry,
business model.
How big is your Artificer?
2/3.
2/3. Yeah. That's perfect for my 3/2.
Ah, they were meant for each other.
It's a match made in... Where are we? Dominaria. It's a match made in Dominaria. All right, I'm going to cast Sky Strike Officer. This is a 3-mana 2/3 flying, and whenever it attacks, I make a 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature token, and I can tap 3 untapped soldiers I control to draw a card. That's it. I'm gonna pass.
Oh, 2/3 you said?
Yes, 2/3.
That's a great card. I love that. All right, let's take a look in. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Look, and your dude with the counter on them. What is he sitting at right now?
This is a 3/2 now. So I have a 3/2 and a 2/3.
All right. Yeah, that new creature is going to become a problem. So we're going to Mishra's Command to do 3 damage to him.
Oh.
And we don't really need to exchange cards. There's no Planeswalkers to deal damage to. I guess we'll give the Thopter Architect +3 +0, so we'll be a 5/3. That doesn't matter. You can still block anyways. discard up to X cards, and then draw a card for each card discarded that way. Is there anything I really just don't need? I will do that, actually. So we'll do the top ability. I'm going to discard Repair and Recharge. Just not feeling this in this deck. And then we're going to draw a card for that. Cool.
Very cool.
And with that, we'll pass the turn. Oh, sorry. Second main step, we'll play a land, because we drew a land.
Sounds
Cool,
good.
that's it.
Okay.
Listen, what are you looking forward to in this set?
Me?
Now, Chet, is there any card that you guys are really looking forward to or just gets you really excited?
I already know for you, Bridger.
I want to meld. I'm glad meld is back. I pulled half of meld, but I didn't get the other half because like the odds are incredibly low.
Yeah, exactly.
Adrian, I have nothing exciting to. I'm gonna pass.
Oh wow, just hanging out,
You know.
enjoying the view. Bet you wish you had a Wurmcoil engine.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We're gonna pop a plane. Sitting at 6. And I think we'll just press it while we can. So we'll pay 4 for Sibling Rivalry again.
Oh.
We'll take control of your lone creature. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll take control of your lone creature. And we'll swing with that and my Thopter Architect.
So this is 3 damage, and that's 2 damage. So I take 5.
You got it. And then we'll get our tapped Power Stone. And that is me.
All right.
All right.
Okay. It's getting violent.
Look, this is what happened last time, though, so I don't trust it.
All right. Well, I'll go to combat and swing back at you for 3. And I will pay 4 for the prototype cost of Hulking Metamorph. So I'm gonna get a 3/3 copy of Thopter Mechanic instead of a 9 or 7/7. So I get the itty bitty 3/3, but he's a copy of Thopter Mechanic.
Oh, I love that.
It's very cool.
Oh, so cool.
And I pass.
All good?
Yep.
All right. Let's see what we got. Okay. We're gonna go for that. Mishra, the Tamer of Makfawa, which we saw at the end of the last game. 4/4. And my permanents have Ward, Sacrifice a Permanent. This is a weird, cool ward. And then my artifacts in my graveyard, of which there are none, have Unearth for 3 mana.
No.
I don't think there's anything else. We're going to sit.
It's a pretty powerful ability right there.
It's good. I wish I could take advantage of it with this deck. But that's draft, you know?
All right, I have Applines. 1 Plainus. Okay. Well, look, we gotta do something. I'm gonna spend 4 mana on Involuntary Cooldown.
Oh.
This taps 2 of your guys and puts 2 stun counters on each of them.
Not again.
Here we go again.
Oh, here we go.
You're getting stunned.
So we got tokens.
And then I'm swinging for 6 here.
Oh, savage.
And that's it for me, I guess.
Cool. Is that all you got? Actually, they have ward.
Oh, yeah. And I have to pay that to target each of them.
Yeah.
So I can sacrifice Ichor Wellspring. And I can't believe I'm going to do this, but I'm going to sacrifice a land.
Oh,
And then I draw off of Ichor Wellspring.
amazing. I mean, I think it's totally worth it.
It hurt. It hurt me.
Oh, so good. So we'll lose one of each of these.
Mm-hmm.
We still have another turn of inactivity. We'll go ahead and place Vamp. And... God. Alright, we'll tap said... No, we'll tap a mountain. and trigger Chromatic Star. So we're going to sacrifice it. This doesn't trigger just yet. It's gonna give us a mana. We'll just say a red mana. But really, I'm playing this so I can use the second part of the ability here, which is draw a card. Yes, I'm fishing for some miracle, which is I'm gonna need. And we didn't get it, so that's me. Can you do 8 damage?
No.
No, dang it.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Finish him.
I'll draw for turn. Okay. Hey, look. Hey.
Huh?
I drew a land.
Oh, that's nice.
I haven't hit a land in a long time, but here we are. I can deal 6 damage.
You know what? I will take it.
Putting you
The only one
to
thing
2.
there's the last life. You got plenty of room to live.
You got
And-
plenty of room, kid.
I was missing a color until now. Transformers back.
Oh no.
I'll pass it to you, Adrian.
Thank you, sir. Please go away. Look, next turn. They're ready to untap. Alright, yeah, I got nothing.
Can you just tell everyone that the Transformer cards are OP?
Yeah. Yeah, this game was great until the Transformers showed up.
I mean,
Well played,
they,
Bridger.
That's what Mishra said during the final days of the war.
Yeah. Famous quote.
let's head on back and we'll chat a little bit.
Yo,
Oh,
yo, yo.
Adrian, that was smooth. I gotta say. That was smooth.
It's like we're professionals or something.
But no, I mean, like, the Transformers are good. They're all mythic rares, but they're in their own slot, which is why you're gonna see them more than you would normal mythic rares.
Yeah, and here's the thing, like, look, I have my reservations about the whole Transformers thing, but we opened a whole box, thank you, Wizards, and they were not all over the place. They were pretty rare, actually. You know, Shane famously didn't get any, and that made me
Still
feel
hurts
better
me.
about the whole thing. It was like, it's like a cool thing when you get the Transformer and you get to play it, but at least for us currently, it's not super prevalent, so you can kind of just laugh and have fun with it. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a whole Optimus Prime deck, so
Yeah.
I'm very excited about that.
Optimus Prime with vehicles, yeah.
Yep.
It's gonna be cool. That's the first game. Bridger versus Adrian. What we're looking at now?
Coming up next, we're gonna do another short little deck tech, and then it'll be right into match 2. Adrian playing against Shane. Not gonna want to miss it.
Right.
Oh, you're not gonna want to miss it.
So as predicted, I said I didn't really feel like doing some human soldiers, so of course here we are with human soldiers. There seems to be a big human element to this set, but we also had a sign, which came in the form of Megatron. So we've gone full Mardu, red, white, black, and I think it's going to be cool. I've tried to keep it simple, which I usually try to do if I can for sealed, because you just don't have all the synergies you might normally have. What that means is I actually only have one artifact, one pure artifact, because those are very combo-based. Single enchantment, good chunk of sorcery, just a few instants, and a ton of creatures. So we've got lots of humans, as we mentioned, a few ways to get fly and flash and kind of return artifacts from the graveyard. And of course, we've got Megatron and Mishra. They're going to be teaming up, bringing it to you.
Here we are again.
All right.
Cool.
So, ready to roll for this? Ready?
It's on. Let's do this thing. Let me draw 7 real quick.
See, I can see in his eyes. He's got that hunger.
I want it. Okay, we'll stay with it.
Yeah, mine's one of those risky hands that I'm like, it could work, or it's gonna fail terribly.
Huzzah! 6.
I got 6 as well.
Evenly matched. 6.
4.
Aha!
All right, would you like first?
Sure, I'll take the first. We'll start off nice and strong with a plane and pass the turn.
Okay. Draw for turn. Okay. We're going to start with the swamp, and we are going to lead with a tap 1 for Spectrum Sentinel. Protection from multicolored, and then whenever a non-basic land enters the battlefield, under my opponent's control, I gain 1 life.
Love it.
If this was a commander, that'd be a lot more exciting, but
Right.
over to you.
It's on you. Sounds great. We're going to draw this time. We're going to play a mountain. And we are sitting pretty. Pass turn.
All right. Okay, we're going to go with a swamp. This is a Sultai deck. So, and from there, I'm going to attack you for 1 damage with my Spectrum Sentinel.
Sounds great. I'll take it to the face.
All right, first blood.
I know, right? First blood, last blood.
Yeah.
We're going to play Plains and pass turn.
All right. Cool. All right, we'll play a swamp for turn,
Cool.
and we are going to tap 3 mana, and we're going to summon Transmordant Altar. So this is a artifact that I can pay 1 black and sacrifice a creature that gives me 3 colorless mana. So it's great for ramping, or I can pay 2 mana, sacrifice a creature, and I get a 3/3 colorless zombie artifact creature. And I can only do that as a sorcery. So it either lets me turn creatures and pump them up to bigger ones, or kills them. The main thing, it's all about ramping here.
Totally. That's awesome.
And yeah, I will swing at you for 1 again.
I'll take it. So that's Ashnod's other altar then, huh?
Yeah,
Oh my
she has like 6 ones, depending on what kind of different sizes, different projects. About having a nice, clean working environment, what's important.
I think that's super important. Like, I'm just getting mana flooded here. That is my turn.
Yep.
Oof.
Okay. Cool. We're going to lead with this, and we will sacrifice. So we'll tap down 1 black and sacrifice the Spectrum Sentinel,
Cool.
and spend 3 mana. So the first 6 mana, and we're going to lead with Ramos Engine or Dragon Engine.
Oh. Guys. Okay.
Okay, so whenever it gets a spell, put +1/+1 counter on it for each what's it called? For each spell's color. So whenever I start playing creatures, he just starts getting bigger.
Oh.
And then I can remove 5 to give myself 10 mana, and so it's 2 of each one. I love this card. I'm a big fan of Commander, and for my 5-color deck, I actually use this guy. So
Commander.
he's an old friend.
What's he start as?
He starts as a 4/4 flying.
Cool. Sounds fantastic.
And this is where you command fireball him out of the sky.
No, I wish. Oh my god. Pass turn.
Okay.
Ah.
I'm sorry, Adrian. Everybody's just cheating out large artifact creatures
I
against you.
know.
Yeah, Big Robots is the name of the game. All right, so we're going to untap,
Oh man.
and I'm going to have the Audacity, and I'm going to play Audacity, which is enchantment. Enchanted creature gets +2/+0 and has trample, and then when Audacity is put into the graveyard, I get to draw a card.
That's cool.
So because I put a I played a single color card, I get to put a +1 counter on him.
100%.
So this will put him at a 7/5, and he will swing into Adrian.
Sounds good. This feels like revenge for the Gaz play last week, so that's fair.
Like I said, I was like, oh, if I can sacrifice things early, I can pump my mana really quick.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't really have a plan outside of that.
Totally. 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that the plan? Yeah, this will be cute. Okay, so we'll tap 4 and play Sibling Rivalry once again. Take control of the dragon. He's mine.
Oh no!
Get my tap. I'm so glad that you pumped him up.
Oh no!
and then-
The audacity of this.
I know. Oh, you know what? My apologies. I need to keep a mountain untapped, which will now tap, and we're gonna put. Mishra-
In response of you playing that, I'm going to tap and sacrifice him
Oh. Oh.
using that. And so my big dragon will die.
No.
Well,
And-
no, but Adrian, this is actually secretly pretty good for you. You just 4 mana killed this giant dragon.
I mean, I'm
And I-
into it. I could have made it even
Yeah.
better.
I was freaking. I was like, oh wait, I can kill him. If I can't have him, nobody can.
If I had tapped my mana in a different way, I could have actually gained control of him after Shane killed him.
What?
Yeah. Okay, so we're cleared there. We have this, which means we don't actually end up playing this. It's not resolved yet. Yep, that's it. I have all these like response cards, so I'm kind of just sitting waiting for Shane to make moves. That's it.
Okay, cool.
That was wild.
Yes. Stay toxic, kings. All right, I'll drop another swamp down.
Sure, yeah.
And I forgot to draw. That's important.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Leave 1 black up tapped in case I need to kill my creature again. In case Adrian tries to steal it. I'm going to play the Battery Bearer.
I just wanted to borrow him.
And so this is a 3/4 human artificer that has creatures I control have tap to add 1 colorless mana. It can only spend to cast non-artifact spells.
That's cool.
Or it can only be cast. Pretty much makes other creatures power stones.
Right.
Oh.
It's weird that they say this mana can't be spent to cast a non-artifact spell, than saying this mana can only be spent on artifact spells.
Yeah, very negative. You good?
Yeah, and then whenever you cast an artifact spell with a mana of 6 or greater, draw a card. And yes, that will be the end of my turn.
Well, sounds good. Untap our Power Stone. Gonna just casually play some more mana. That's what we do.
I'm tapping this stuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Easy stuff going on here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and play Kayla's command. Not sure who Kayla is. It's a choose 2 sorcery, just like Mishra's command. And we're gonna do a couple things. We're gonna get 2 2/2. Oh, it's just 1 2/2. Is that actually worth it? We'll certainly gain 2 life and scry 2. So we'll do that. Here's a question for Bridger. Do I resolve one at a time and then pick a second one?
You resolve top to bottom after choosing modes.
Right. Okay, so we'll scry first. Cool. Guess what? It's all mana stuff. So we'll go there, and we're going to gain 2 life. And then, yeah, we'll go with the single 2/2 colorless construct, which we'll put here. Now we've got 4 mana left. And that is it for the turn.
Okay. I will draw, untap, and put me down an island. And to start off, I will tap 2 mana to play Emergency Weld.
Wonderful.
And so that's a sorcery card that return target artifact creature card from my graveyard to my hand. So I'll take Ramos back. And then I also create a 1/1 token or soldier token.
Very cool.
I will spend 1 mana to sacrifice that human soldier token and tap the rest of my mana to summon back Ramos.
Oh, amazing.
Okay, and I will be able to draw because I cast a creature or artifacts that cost 6 or more.
Totally.
And
It's back.
We did it.
we did it. We saved the town, and I will swing at you with the Battery Bearer.
And he's what?
He's just a 3/4.
Just 3/4. I'll take it.
Okay.
Cool. All good?
Yep.
Excellent. So we're gonna upkeep. Oh my god, it's another man. Why? Guys, I swear I know how to play Magic. 3/4, huh?
3/4.
Alright. We will pay a 2 for Mishra's Domination yet again. The +2/+2 on this guy. I'm just gonna put the card here. You know, that's not terribly correct, but so that is now a 4/4. And last turn. Need blockers.
Okay. Draw.
I believe in you, Adrian. You've drawn all your lands. That means that it's just spells from here on out.
It's all spelled. It's all creatures too. I have so many creatures in this deck. It's so funny how it's ended up like this. But you know, That's the dice. Or the cards.
All right. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, Vindicatus. I want to get some full infinite tokens. These are just the baby ones they stole from the studio.
I will tap 1 to play Gnawing Vermin. So when he enters the battlefield, target player mills 2 cards. Milling is you take the top cards off of your deck and you just put them in your graveyard.
So it's a creature and another creature.
Oh, no.
Okay. Yep. I was gonna choose you, so those go to the graveyard,
Cool.
and that would give me 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh no, he's
4,
counting.
7 mana. Yeah.
I don't like it.
For 7 mana.
I don't like when my opponents count.
All right. I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, and pay the 1 to sacrifice Gnawing Vermin.
Cool.
So when he dies, target creature you don't control get -1/-1.
Sounds good. So I'm about down to a 3/3 on my my token.
Yep. And I will use that mana to play Keening Stone, which is I pay 5 mana, and then target player mills X cards, where X is the number of cards in that player's graveyard.
Oh my god.
And because I played a card with 6 or more, I draw.
Oh my god. How do you have this many combos in a sealed deck?
Like I said, this is either a really dumb plan or it was going to work.
I mean, they're all interacting.
Yep.
Dude, Keening Stone kills people fast.
Yeah.
All right, and so I will swing at Adrian with both of these guys.
The one's flying.
1, and he does gain 1 because of Gnawing Rat is 1 color. So it's a 5/5 in the air, and then a 3/4 in the ground.
Right. Right. I'll take. Oh gosh. Oh. Okay, I'll block the 3/4,
Okay.
and I'll pay to cast Laron's Escape to make my artifact indestructible.
Okay.
And then I'll scry 1. Cool. Alrighty. Is that all you got?
Yes, that is all I got.
Cool. Alright, here we go.
I'm just like looking at this. I'm like, oh man, I don't even know how this is happening.
I know. I'm just. It's crazy. Now I'm a very happy boy because no matter what happens today, you get to do this. 3, 4, 5.
I mean, you can always just take solace that you have a transformer and
Let's
I don't have a transformer.
Let's go.
What does he do?
You cannot cast spells during my combat. At the beginning of my post-combat main phase, so second main phase, I can convert Megatron. If I do so, I add a colorless for each 1 life that your opponents have lost this turn. Cool.
Okay.
And oh yeah, the more than meets the eye. What does that even mean for this?
So you can pay that cost to cast him for the other side.
Or for the other. Yeah.
We didn't see that. Don't
Oh my
worry.
god. For the vehicle
Whoa.
side. So here's Megatron Destructive Force. 4 or 5 living metal. Whenever he attacks, I can sacrifice another artifact, and they deal damage equal to the sacrificed artifact's mana value to target creature, and any excess damage that would be dealt to this creature instead is dealt to the creature's controller, and you convert him. So it's like a pseudo trample. Yeah, I think I want the non-transformed version, because frankly I don't really have artifacts to sacrifice. The only one I have has a converted mana cost of 0 and 0. So we're going to stick with the 7/5 version. And we got to sit.
Okay.
Does he fly, Adrian?
Nope.
Oh,
Do you have any way of stopping flying?
What's your dragon guy? 5, 6?
5.
No, that's it.
All right. Ramos, Dragon Engine Attack.
Sorry, I did not mean to BM you there. I thought he was less power.
Nah, I wanted to see Megatron, so.
I love that his backside is literally a tank.
Literally a tank.
Yeah, wasn't the original run of Megatron, did he turn into a gun that his, like, homie had to then go pick up and use?
Yeah. Different times.
Yeah.
Kunoichi Jenkins, yes, he does transform into a sleeve. I love it.
Oh man, that was. I think I got very lucky that it was just like things just kind of lined up. Also, just one card kind of just can carry it.
You have some crazy amazing combos in there, which is cool.
Yeah, when I pulled both altars, I'm like, okay, I can get big fast.
Yeah.
And I love killing my own creatures.
This sounds very familiar from Bridger. You're like, yeah, it's crazy. Like, I got these cards.
Well, I mean, I think it's a very bomb-heavy format. It's a format around, like, very expensive, splashy spells.
Exactly. And it is only 40 cards, right? So
Yeah.
when you have, like, the card and a couple ways to, like, suss it out, it's much more powerful than Standard or Commander or whatever. So, very cool. All right, let's take a look in.
Cool. Are you ready for round 2?
Fight.
Or is there any questions chat wants to have for us? Or
I have a question for you, Shane.
okay,
Everyone else has cast a Transformer. How do you feel?
this hurts me so bad. I was literally like a little child. Like, I'm like, we're gonna definitely get Optimus like in all the packs, and Bridger's like, mathematically that's impossible. And I'm like, no, Bridger, you have to have faith. And he's just like, shut up, Shane. You can't get him. And we didn't get him.
But we did get Megatron.
All right, you're going first.
Yep, and pass turn.
Okay. So we'll start with a swamp. And yeah. Interesting. Okay. We're going to lead with Ashnod.
Oh.
So this is Ashnod, the flesh mechanist. And so she's a 1/1 death touch, but whenever Ashnod attacks, you may sacrifice another creature you control. If you do, create a tapped power stone. And so she is the person behind like the Ashnod's altar. She was kind of Mishra's like lieutenant that was like experimenting on people's bodies and trying to like make the machines, kind of starting kind of that exploration of like into Phyrexian kind of forbidden science.
Totally.
Someone's going to come in and be like, no, Shane, you're completely wrong. That's not how it happened. But in my mind, she's super cool. I love playing aristocrat style sacrifice decks. And so getting her was pretty exciting.
You can draw, Adrian.
I'm literally trapped as his victim. I have to listen. We're gonna play Mountain. And yeah, we'll pass. Go ahead.
Okay. I will drop down an island, and I'm going to bring out Gnawing Vermin.
Oh,
and
my
I'm
God.
not actually going to choose you. I'm going to choose myself.
Yep.
And I'm going to mill 2 cards.
Oh.
A Island and Ramos.
Very cool.
Okay. And I will attack you with Ashnod, and I will sacrifice Gnawing Vermin to get a Power Stone.
Sounds great. And I'll take the damage on the face. Last turn.
Yep.
Excellent. So let's take a look. Yeah, we're not getting a ton here. I think we need to nip this in the bud. We're going to Mishra's command to do 1 damage to Ashnod.
Oh no.
And
She's my friend.
then I will discard up to 1 card and draw a card. I've got a very expensive artifact creature, which we'll get rid of and draw a card instead. And in the second main phase, we'll play the planes that we drew. That's going to be it for me.
Okay, I will draw. I will play a swamp. I really need some green mana. But we will tap 3 to play the Battlefield Butcher. He has pay 5. There's a lot of these pay 5 abilities.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't notice, but each opponent loses 2 life, and this ability costs 1 less to activate for each creature card in your graveyard.
Super interesting.
And so I am currently at 3 creature cards in my graveyard, so it will only cost 2. All right, and that is your go.
Most excellent. Let's untap, upkeep, draw. Gonna get a mountain. And we'll tap everything we've got here for Thopter Architect. She's back. She still doesn't know how to make Thopters, but she's gonna try. So 2/3, and that's it. Pass turn.
Okay. I will draw for upkeep. play Forest,
That's a
and
good.
I'm going to tap 3 from this forest to play Wasteful Harvest. So I mill the top 5 cards of my deck, and then I may select 1 permanent card from among them into my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. And...
It's mill 5, right?
Oh, it's 5. 1 more. Yep. Permanent. Okay. And I think I'm going to go with a Transmognet Altar again.
Yeah, that was quite good.
It's super good. I add another creature card to my graveyard, so that makes his ability cost 1.
Cool.
And I will tap 1 of my Power Stone to summon the Spectrum Sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
So protection from multicolored, and whenever a non-basic land enters the battlefield.
Cool.
I can do it, and yep. So I will pay 1 mana and just tap him to do 2 damage to everyone.
Sounds wonderful.
Wait, sorry, to who? To what?
Just me.
Yeah. No, to everybody here takes.
Including you?
Oh, that's it. No, each opponent.
Okay.
The world's
So,
my
like-
opponent. Sorry, that's
Do you play a lot of Commander, Shane?
yeah.
Pass turn?
Yep.
Cool. All right, so let's see what we've got here. We've got 5 mana now, and I think that means it's time for Mishra, the Tamer of Makfawa. I think that's how you have to do it. It's like Prince Ali kind of thing. Yeah, pass turn.
Okay.
Bring it on, Shane.
Okay.
So Vindicatus was asking about everyone's favorite color set and favorite planeswalker. I do actually really like Esper a lot. Black is my favorite color, and leaning into blue, blue and red. I really like Grixis a lot as well. So, like gun to my head, probably Esper.
Yep.
Favorite planeswalker. Brennan 7, actually. I have a huge crush on that card. I love that card. Mostly because of Day 9 stuff with it. Bridger, you're probably familiar. He has some really fun decks around it. And I just love it. I'm not normally a big Planeswalker guy, but when I saw him playing that, I was like, oh, I want to play this deck so bad.
All right. Yeah. For me, I generally will operate like around the sphere of Naya. I love Naya. White's probably my favorite color to play.
Yeah. Totally.
But weirdly enough, so that's hard. It's like, what's my favorite Planeswalker to play? Like the card, or my favorite story-wise? I think my favorite one to play is probably Liliana from the Strixhaven set. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Magecraft.
You mean Professor Onyx?
I was gonna say
Professor Onyx, yeah.
Professor Onyx.
Yeah, but story-wise, I think Teferi is probably the most interesting of the Planeswalkers.
Yeah, super cool.
All right. So we're gonna tap 3 to bring out the Transmogrifier, and we are going to tap 2 to Emergency Weld again, and so I'm going to return Ramos back to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I also get a 1/1 Human Soldier. And you currently have, what are your blockers? Mishra has Ward.
He's a 4/4. They both have Ward.
Okay.
So it's 4/4 and a 2/3.
4/4 and a 2/3. Okay. Then I will. Let me double check that I can actually afford it, because I took a creature card out of my graveyard. The cost of his ability went up. Yeah, I can't tap him, so I will pass my turn and play defensive.
Cool. Sounds good. Shane, do you have any flying creatures?
I have no flying.
Okay. So, is this what we want to do with our life? Yeah, I think so. It's fun. So we're going to go ahead and play Mishra's activated ability. We're going to pay black, a red, and a white to unearth the card that we discarded earlier. If I can pick it up. Argivian Avenger. It's a 5/5, and I can pay 1 to basically reduce the stats on them and give them different abilities. I can give them Flying, Vigilance, Death Touch, or Haste. Of course, it already has Haste because of Unearth. So that's that there. And because I have whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, not played, target creature gains flying until end of turn. So we'll give him flying. He's got a little Thopter. He and the Thopter will both fall apart at the end of the turn, which is kind of fluffy and amazing.
Yep.
And do we want anything else in our life? I think we do. We're going to go ahead and pay 2 for, this is kind of funny, Mishra's Domination on Mishra. Make Mishra a 6/6.
Nasty.
Pretty nasty. And we'll go ahead and swing with our Argivian Avenger, who's a 5/5 flying.
Okay, I can't block that, so I'll take 5 to the face.
Sounds good. And then it's going to be exiled, then the turn from Unearth. That's me. Pass turn.
Okay. To start my turn, I will pay 3 mana for a Stern Lesson. I draw 2 cards and then discard a card and create a Power Stone.
Very nice. So it begins.
Yep. So draw 2. And
Beats Daily, joining late here. Did Bridger get a new haircut? Are people like hearing about this haircut and joining because of it?
yeah, they're just like, I hear he has a haircut.
So, Adrian, you know how every time I get a haircut, it's terrible?
Yes.
This time it was less terrible.
I like it, actually. I didn't want to make you, I didn't want to embarrass you, but I like it.
Well, see,
Okay.
for the first time, literally ever, I showed a picture and gave instructions, and they listened.
Wow. That's crazy.
We got
Like,
something.
you got to keep her there.
Do you have the picture that you showed them?
Yeah.
I'm going to
curious-
say no.
That's fair.
Good answer.
I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm going to discard Titiana's command.
Okay.
And I will tap 3 to play Ashnod's Altar. So this is just sacrifice a creature and add 2 mana.
Oh, God.
So I can be the mana generator guy,
Yeah, for sure.
which is super fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a good time to me.
And I will sacrifice this 1/1 soldier, pay 2 mana, black and that to summon Starfish Spider. So when he enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do this, destroy target non-land permanent.
But don't forget,
So-
my permanents have ward sacrifice. So you'll have
Yep.
to sacrifice 2 things.
Yep. So I will sacrifice Spectrum Sentinel, so he'll go to my graveyard,
Cool.
and I will target Mishra
Yep.
and destroy him and sacrifice my other altar.
Cool. Sounds good. There goes. Bye,
Okay.
Mishra.
And let's see how many creature cards I have in my graveyard now. It should be 4. Dr. Mechanist, Sentinel, and 9 rats. So I will pay. Actually, I'm out of mana. I can't tap my guy. What is your creature currently?
2/3.
2/3. So yeah, I can't attack you.
Cool. What's
Okay.
the stats on the creature you just summoned?
Is a 3/3 reach, and then when he dies, you gain 1 life for each creature card in your graveyard.
What?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's pretty good. I don't want that guy hanging around. So we're gonna go ahead and pay for Legions to Ashes, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls, and all tokens with that with the same name, basically. So we're just gonna exile your Spider Snake or whatever it is.
Okay.
So it does not die. So it
It
won't
doesn't
trigger
die.
those,
Yep.
which is important. And look, that was. What's your blocker? He's a 1/4.
He is a 1/4 no flying.
Big butt, huh? No.
Yep.
That's it for me. Go ahead.
All right. I draw. And
It's getting a little grindy here. It's getting gritty.
yeah, I'm running
Yeah,
out.
right.
I've got drop a
Where's-
forest.
Where's your dragon chain, huh? Where's Mishra?
All right. Tapping everything to drop Ramos the Dragon Engine.
Cool.
There it is.
All right.
Oh my god, there it is.
And then I will
Crazy
tap-
to respond.
Tap 1 mana and tap this guy to deal 2 damage to you, and that is my turn.
Sounds great. Alrighty, let's.
So I'm going to slowly just like nibble away at you
It's the worst.
as we
way
just
to
sit there
die.
and look at each other.
Famously, this is why I play like the Gaz deck. It's because I hate grind. I rather would just
Yeah.
die fast, you know.
I'm
So,
top decking
I like-
at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be a problem, but we can't do much about that right now. So we're gonna go ahead and pay we'll pay 5 for Trench Stalker. It's a 4/5 Beast Horror. His ability is as long as I've drawn 2 or more cards this turn, gets Death Touch and Lifelink. I don't have any of those mechanisms up right now, so don't stress yourself out. And yeah, pass the turn.
All right. Another forest. All right. Got lots of mana here and nothing to spend it on. All right.
All right,
so
Mr. Dragon Engine.
I will tap 1 to deal 2 damage to you with this guy, and I will swing in the air with Ramos for 4.
Sounds good. Chat, take 2 damage again.
Yep.
Excellent. You good?
Yep. And so that would be a total of 6. That's me.
Most excellent. Huzzah! The planes. Okay.
I'm like looking at all my cards in my graveyard. I'm like, does any have Unearth?
I know. Yodian Medic, 1/4 lifelink. We've seen him before. He's back to stay. And yeah, we'll go ahead and. No, it's not time. We'll swing with Trench Stalker and Thopter Architect to screw it. So it's a 4/5 and a 2/3.
Okay. I can't block it, so
Oh. You guys are
7.
both dying.
I like it.
yep. All right.
Over to you. Ah!
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
What is it? What is it?
I am going to play Steel Exemplar. So he's 5 mana, so I'm going to tap these 2 stones and all my forest. That's important. So he enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters on him, unless 2 or more colors of mana are spent on it. There's a lot of double negatives in this that are weird. So he's a 4/4 with trample, but he comes in because I only paid 1 color of mana. So he's actually a 6/6.
Oh, weird.
Huh.
And
That's so
I will attack you in the air with Ramos.
Okay, take 4.
Yep, Ramos does not get in because any buffs because artifacts don't have color.
Fascinating. Cool. Y'all good?
I'm all good.
All right. I'm gonna untap, upkeep, and a draw.
So I have a 1/4 blocker and a 6/6.
I'm starting to think I have too much land in this deck. All right.
You don't ever need more than 6 lands in your whole entire deck.
Yeah, yeah.
Any format that works in.
Just draw good.
Yeah.
You have a 1/4 and a 6/6,
Yep.
and you have 9 life. Well, if I don't keep 2 blockers, I'm dead, guarantee. But I hate playing that way. Okay, I'll swing with Trench Stalker and Yodian Medic. And
Come
I
back,
will-
Adrian.
Yeah.
I'll refresh.
Okay. So Yodian Medic is a 3/3, correct?
No, 1/4 lifelink, and
Okay.
Trench Stalker is a 4/5.
Okay. So I will block the 4/5 with the 6/6, and I'll block the other one with Battlefield Medic or Battlefield Butcher.
Okay, I'm gonna, in response, pay 1 black for Ashnod's Intervention. That's your person.
Oh no.
To give the Trench Stalker +2/+0, and when they die, they return to my hand.
Okay. So
So
who's that going to kill?
I'm gonna kill your 6/6,
Okay.
and I will gain 1 life from the Yodian Medic.
Okay. And I will tap Butchers to make you lose 2 life. So you lose 1 life.
Poopers.
So
then
you
I'm
should
gonna
be at
pay-
5.
I'm gonna
4.
pay to.
Oh
reset.
no, because he gained 1 life, and so
Up to 6, and then he lost 2.
okay,
Yep.
that's
And then I'm
math.
gonna resummon Trench Stalker from my hand.
Okay,
That's me.
all right. I just need a
And-
multicolored
okay.
card. Yep, and I will attack with Ramos.
Sounds good.
No!
Yeah,
I was really rooting
fun,
for
though.
you there, Adrian.
I know, right?
Well-
so was-
Let's
Should we
hop
adjourn?
back. Yeah, let's hop back into our little. All right, here we go. We're hopping back. Here we go. I gotta work
Dang it.
on that. I made that really
eventually.
difficult for you guys.
Bad setup that I'm like, yeah, I should put my mouse like on the far side of me.
Yeah, it's a good setup. Look, fun set of games there. Ramos, really hard to deal with.
Yeah, he's just
He's amazing. But it's cool also seeing like all the different kind of Ashnod stuff popping off, especially that first game. You know,
Yeah.
you're attacking things, you're powering things up, you're using it. Like even in this very limited format, it was cool to actually see that stuff happening, which is awesome.
we're super limited in our options, so turning your graveyard into like an extra set of resources, I think really pays off.
Yeah.
And then getting the double altars just like really accelerates my game.
I love it. I think it's fantastic.
Yep. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I got lucky that the cards I drafted do fit my playstyle, so I kind of knew what to do when I needed to do it.
That does help, right? It's like just like
Stick with what you know.
Well, it's like Warhammer. Magic is the same thing, right? There is something to be said about playing to your kind of natural play style and the way that you think about the game, and that's going to help you, honestly. Like you can try to force a different play style, but at the end of the day, especially if you're having to like pick up a deck at a moment's notice and kind of play it like you do in draft format, something it's worth considering.
All right, Bridger, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Take me on.
You're going down, Shane. It's gonna be 6 mana Big Dumb Artifacts against 6 mana Big Dumb Artifacts.
All right.
This is kind of the perfect conclusion, right? You guys have both won a game, and this is for the winner, basically.
It's kind of like the culmination of the brother war, since me and Bridger kind of always find each other at odds because we're so similar yet so different.
You're two sides of the same coin.
Now, which maniacal, clearly villain do you want to be? Do you want to be Urza or Mishra?
Ooh, that's a tough question.
Do you want the Power Stone or the Weak Stone?
I feel like I'm more of a Mishra.
Yeah,
Listen,
I feel like
Adrian. The Weak Stone is not as bad as it sounds. It doesn't make you weak. It makes other people weak.
Oh, okay. I think stones aside, or Bridger's definitely Urza and Shane's definitely Mishra.
Yeah, I like it. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, well, let's take a look at Shane's deck tech, and we'll get right into this game.
So for this sealed draft, I didn't have any transformers to base my deck upon. That really hurts you in Brothers War. So I had to get weird with it, and so I went with a Sultai self-milling, reanimating graveyard shenanigans deck that's all over the place and playing really big creatures by killing my own creatures, using them to fill my altars. So the kind of cards to highlight this is, first I got Ashnod, the Flesh Mechanist. She just makes it so you can keep making these power stones by sacrificing your own creatures to do so. It's messed up. I got Ashnod's altar in there, and I got Ashnod's other altar. She's got 4 of them. So I'll be creating a bunch of power stones and getting a bunch of this color mana, and so it's I want to grab those very expensive prototype creatures. And so that's where I go with Rust Goliath. He's 10 mana, but he has Reach, Trample, and he's a 10/10. If I can generate enough mana just to get this guy out, in a sealed format, he's going to just be really hard to stop. To help also get these really expensive prototype creatures out, I have Quicksilver Amulet in the list, which is 4 mana. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Overall, this is a weird deck, but that's what makes draft and sealed such a fun thing, because just things you normally wouldn't see or wouldn't go together kind of end up being heroes. So I'm really excited to see how it goes. I have a lot of nice finishers if I can actually get all the pieces going together. But this is just kind of the idea of having these big war machines
I have a lot of parts that are moving, and if they don't connect, the thing's not going to go anywhere. So it'll be really fun to see how it goes.
All right, Shane. I have a
Are you
7.
ready? I got my 7. Took me a while to count it.
You ready?
Yep. This game goes out to the creator of Magic, John Madden.
Sure.
Oh, an 11.
A 4.
Shane, this is gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna
I'm
take.
so
I'm gonna take the draw. You're on the play.
okay. Cool. So I do not get the draw, which is like my favorite. And
The only thing better
I'll
than
go with
draw
the
is
swamp.
Transformers.
This hurts me. All right. You're go,
Swamp go?
Richard.
Yep. Cool.
All right, I'm bloodthirsty. I'm like hyped up. Let's go.
All right. Island Spectrum Sentinel. You've seen a lot of him.
Yeah,
1/2
he's pretty
protection
good.
for multicolor.
These are awesome.
I think he's going to be a pretty nice like opening and for like commander since people play a lot more non-basics in that format.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
All right, draw for turn. Drop a forest, and don't have a blue, so that's going to hurt me. Okay, your go.
Oh boy. I'll play a plains. And Shane, I'm gonna hit you for 1.
Oh my god. Oh god.
And that's it. I pass.
All right, let's go. Let's see if I can find the Metal Gear. Oh, there we go. Cool. Top a island, and we will begin my assault with. I will tap 2 of those to make the Thopter mechanic. Whenever you draw a second card each turn, put a +1/+1 on Thopter mechanic, and then when she dies, create a 1/1 color Thopter artifact creature token with flying instead. And that's all you.
It's a good one.
Love it.
There is no power creep.
All right. I'll play a plains, and then Maze Mine Tome, a favorite of mine. Your Thopter mechanic is a 2/1, correct?
2/1, so we could sacrifice each other.
I mean, I want to say that I only know violence, but I'm on the losing side of this race, so I'm gonna pass.
You're gonna just abstain.
Yeah, I'm passing. You're up.
You're gonna withdraw. You're gonna say you're gonna back down.
Yes.
All right.
I heard it.
I'll draw. Drop a land. That's 4. And I will tap 4 to summon the Battery Bearer. Creatures you control have add a. Pretty much turns up creatures into Power Stones. And then whenever I cast an artifact spell with 6 or greater mana, then I get to draw a card.
Very cool.
All right, and I will swing at you with the Thopter. I can't, Machinist.
But you're gonna get a 1/1 out of this?
I do.
That's fine. I'll take the trade.
Okay. That dies. It is your go.
All right. You're just gonna draw. Okay. Okay. Look, it's fine. I'm gonna pay 2 mana. I don't think it matters which way I pay. I'm gonna tap to draw off of my book, my Maze Mind Tome, and I'm gonna pass the turn, Shane.
Okay.
Tiamat, yeah, we very well might do modified commander 40k commanders in the future. There's a lot of stuff coming out right now, so but it's definitely something we're wanting to do.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in every aspect of our lives.
That's true.
A lot of 40k stuff coming out, a lot of AOS stuff coming out, brand new
Yeah.
Magic sets.
Magic.
Okay. I'm going to pay 4 mana to do Skyfisher Spider. So 3/3, but I'm not going to sacrifice a creature. So I do not destroy a non-land permanent.
Hmm.
And I will swing at you for 4 with the Thopter and the with Battery Bearer.
I'll take 4, Shane. Is that your turn?
That was my turn.
Oh, you're done for now.
Done 4.
Notice that this Thopter doesn't even fly, so maybe your Machinist, Adrian, was actually a better.
Oh, weird.
I'm doing the upkeep scry because I'm desperate. I'm gonna bottom that. Ha, ha! Bad keeps never get punished. Okay, no, they do get punished. I'll cast another Spectrum Sentinel. I'll bet you didn't see that one coming, Shane. And you know what? To top it off, we're gonna recommission our first Spectrum Sentinel. So this is 2 mana, return target artifact or creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. And if it's a creature, put a 1/1 counter on it. Oh, biggest Spectrum Sentinel in the land.
All right.
I pass.
I like it. My turn?
You're up.
Oh, cube would be fun to play.
There's
is
an arena
cube
cube
format?
right now. We could do arena cube.
Oh, that could be cool.
All right. Dang. Almost could do what I want to do.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tap all of my guys and the 2 blue manas to summon a Steel Exemplar. And because only 1 type of mana was paid to pay, or only 1 color was spent, he comes in as a 6/6.
That's big.
Oh.
Yep. And that is your turn.
Oh no.
I don't like that. Okay. We're still in upkeep scry mode. Okay. Not perfect, but it's fine. Look, it's fine. We're going to leave that on top. We're going to draw it. We're going to play that island. And we're gonna pass, Shane.
Okay.
Over to you.
Are you ready for Rock'em Sock'em Robots?
No.
Oh, let's do it.
I may not have a Transformer, but I can tap 4 mana right here to play Quicksilver Amulet, and I'll tap all my creatures down to use
hold
it.
up. Wait, Shane, no, stop.
Yeah.
What does Quicksilver Amulet do?
Is you may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, we're not. That's not okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cast the first and only counterspell of this entire match. Urza's Rebuff. Choose 1 counter target spell or tap up to 2 target creatures. I'm gonna counter your Quicksilver Amulet because no.
You have a bad habit of countering my fun spells.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, young man,
like
I do not appreciate that. All right. Then I'm gonna swing at you with all of these guys, except for the Thopter. So that's a 6/6 with Trample, a 3/4, and then a 3/3 with Reach.
Okay. So do I want to take 9 damage? But take myself a little. No, I'm gonna use my 2 protection from multicolor guys to block your multicolor guys, and then I'm gonna take 6
So
damage.
block the 2 guys and then take 6. Okay.
Yeah, putting me down to 10.
Those guys are awesome.
They're putting in work. They got their little spears. Eh.
Right?
Is that your turn, Shane?
That is the end of my turn. I'm a little miffed.
Oof, we still need land very badly. All right, we're
Brother.
done with the book. We're gonna
I was
scry our
going to summon
last-
Ramos if that's any consolation.
You were or you weren't?
I was not.
Yeah, we don't believe that.
The
Give
other
us your hand,
nasties
then we'll
here.
believe
It's all forest.
you. Jane, don't forget about the trees for the forest.
All right.
Oh, what am I doing? Okay, look. We tried. We used the Maze Mind Tome really hard, and we're still just afloat without land. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna pay 4 to cast Hulking Metamorph as a copy of Spectrum Sentinel. So I have a 1/2 Spectrum Sentinel, a 2/3 Spectrum Sentinel, and a 3/3 Spectrum Sentinel.
Oh my god. That protection from multicolors. Pretty good.
I passed. Shane, you don't have any non-basic lands that you're planning on playing, do you? I could gain a lot of life here.
I did not pull any. All right, I'll play an island. And I will tap 3 islands and these 2 guys down, since I can't use them to attack. And I'll play another steel exemplar.
But you use 2 colors. No, you use 1
Nope.
color.
I only used 1 color.
Ah!
And so he's also a 6/6.
I'm in danger.
And then I will pay 3 mana to... Oh, wait, no, that's not an artifact creature. Never mind. Ignore what I was saying. I will attack you with the 6/6.
I will take 6. And I will pick up sticks. That all you got, Shane? Just 6 damage every turn?
Well, I'll have 12 next turn.
Oh,
No.
I like that.
Oh, I mean, technically a land, so we take those. Okay, we're gonna play Evolving Wilds.
Oh,
And I'm
I'll
gonna
call it a comeback.
crack my Evolving Wilds for a tapped swamp, and then Shane, it's your turn again.
Oh,
Yeah. Cool. So I drew a swamp. And... Do I just go for the throat? Or
No,
do
these
I-
are all artifacts. Shane, go for the throat. Only kills non-artifacts.
that's a little magic humor for you guys.
Oh, I'm short one. Okay, I have to go to the throat.
If you want more.
I will tap down all my mana.
Oh,
So that will be 6 mana. Tap down 4 guys. And I will play Rust Goliath. He is a 10/10 reach trample.
What am I supposed to do
And
about
I
that?
will
reach trample.
and I will attack you with my remaining 6/6 with trample.
I'm in pain. That's a 6/6?
He's a 6/6.
Well, Shane, if you add up all of my power here, it equals 6. DM, I do that. I triple block you.
You're triple
So
blotted.
I have a
and-
3/3, a 2/3, and a 1/2.
Okay, so I will kill the 2 big ones and leave the 1/2 alive.
That's fair. I respect that.
No. Rust Goliath, avenge your younger brother.
Is that all you've got, Shane? Because
That's all I've got. Yeah, this is all I've
so
got.
ready. Oh, it's exactly what I needed, Shane. It's a land. And you know
Oh,
why
no.
I kept a terrible hand, Shane?
Because you have
You know
worm.
why? Because it had Wurmcoil engine in it. So I'm gonna
No.
cast the Wurmcoil
You
engine,
guys.
and he's gonna dig me out of this hole.
Oh my.
Oof.
I pass to you.
All right. Can I just kill you outright though?
Never.
If I just go all in.
What's up, Thomas?
All right.
Woo.
Yeah,
Start drawing down.
we're just gonna go all in and pray, and because math is for blockers. Oh
That's
wait,
me. I'm the blocker.
dang it! I'm still short. No, I drew a forest. There we go. So I'm going to Titania's command. So I'm going to tap down 6 mana.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to put 2 +1/+1 counters on all my creatures.
What?
So Tatiana's command is a choose 2. It's one of those command ones.
That is so much better than the other commands.
And so I can search my land for 2 basic land cards. I can create a 2/2 bear token, or put 2 +1/+1 on each creature you control.
Okay.
So I'm going to
Wait,
do
one
that.
of them. One of them is just make a bear, and the
Yep.
next one is 2 1/1 counters on every creature you control.
Yep. So I'm going to choose the bear one and that. So I will make a bear, and I'm going to swing at you with everything. Do you live?
Well, how big is the Iron Giant?
12/12.
12. So
With reach trample.
so I'm gonna block with Wurmcoil Engine. They both
Okay.
die, and
You gain-
counting lifelink, I take no damage.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wait.
then
How do you not use a 12/12 with trample?
The
yeah,
6 goes through.
6/6
and he deals
lifelink.
6.
Oh. Okay.
And death touch. So we're both dead. And then I can block. What is this? 5 damage? Does the
I
other
still
thing have
use-
trample?
Yes. Steel Exemplar
Okay.
has trample.
I am dead.
Yep.
I
I was gonna draw a
am
bear really quick.
very dead. So that's
GG.
it's a Shane win. Okay, look, Wurmcoil Engine
Okay.
was a little slow, but we're gonna get him next time.
Yeah. Will this be the final game, or will Bridger tie it up?
All right.
Find out next
True.
time.
What do you think of my worms, Adrian? Rate my worms.
I feel like your worms are improving every time you play. The left hand one looks a little bit less like a fingerprint, and more like a cinnamon roll. So I think as far as like worm progressions go, that's in the right direction.
Okay. All right, we're gonna hopefully set them aside.
Bridger, you're not gonna get better if you don't practice. You want to be cinnamon bun
Alright.
snakes forever?
What's going through your head right now, Bridger? What are you thinking about?
I need to. Oh, I don't know, because I had Wurmcoil Engine in my hand the whole time. What I was gonna say is my plan is to draw Wurmcoil Engine sooner. I think not miss land drop for 3 or 4 turns
Yeah.
and draw Wurmcoil Engine. That's my plan.
I'm having that effect, which is this is a PSA. To just don't let your kids, when they draft, that they're going to be like, oh, I could make a deck out of this. I should make this my deck. You have to be careful. You don't ever want to do that. It never ends well.
Yeah.
You draft, you set those cards aside, and you think about it, and you make Transformer decks. That's how you stay safe.
That's good advice.
God, I'm so excited. It's going to be another dumb deck. It'll be great.
Shane,
Yeah,
I'm keeping. This is a great look. We're keeping. I'm happy,
Okay.
and I'm not gonna give you the play again because that was foolish. Didn't even help me.
This
That was
is a foolish hand, but we're going to keep it.
You're keeping?
I'm keeping.
Most.
We can
excellent.
afford to be foolish.
I'm gonna flaunt my swamp that I totally have this time
Okay.
and cast a turn 1 Spectrum Sentinel again.
Oh my god, this guy.
That's not fair.
Back to
All right.
you, Shane.
No.
Draw. I'll drop a swamp and pass to you.
Oh, you're gonna take 1 damage. Take a damage.
No. Aha!
Yeah. Got him. And then I have
I'm
to go in and
multicolored.
change his health.
All right. My turn?
And then no, Shane. What,
There's
you thought I
more?
kept a 1 land hand? What are you, insane? All right, I'll play an island and cast Elsewhere Flask.
Oh.
When it enters the battlefield, I draw a card, and I can sacrifice it to choose a basic land type, and each land I control becomes that type until end of turn.
That's
I'm-
weird mana fixing.
Pretty sure, because of the way that's worded, it's not in addition to other types. I'm pretty sure they lose their normal types. They just become
Yeah.
whatever.
I think they all become like forest or whatnot.
Weird.
Okay, that's not what I needed, but that's cool. I'll play another swamp
Tramp.
and pass to you.
Oh, sick. Shane, you're going down. I got my flask. I got my little guy. I have all 3 colors of mana.
All 3 of them? The only colors that ever existed?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Shane,
They
how
banned the other
greedy.
colors. They're,
Yeah.
they're out of the game.
We're
I'm
not
playing
gonna
with
be
an
that
illegal deck.
Shane, I'm going to hit you for 1.
I don't
Bring
want
it
to
up.
take it.
A whopping 18. And then we're going to cast Ashnod's Harvester. This is a 3/1, and whenever it attacks, I can exile a card from a graveyard. And it has Unearth.
Wait, you can exile something?
Every time it attacks, I exile something out of a graveyard.
Oh, okay. I don't like that. All right. My turn?
Over to you.
Cool. I can actually do stuff now.
What up, John McCardle? Yeah, we should totally have little sideways heads for 40k games too.
All right. So we're going to drop down an island. We're going to pay 2 to do a gruesome revelation. So this is, you choose one of these, which I'll draw 2 cards and then lose 2 life.
Oh, you could have killed both of my little dorks.
Aren't they one? I thought they're both 1/2s.
Oh, you could have killed one of my little dorks.
Okay, so draw 2 cards. Nice. All right, I will have more than 7 though, so I'll have to discard 1. And you know what? We will drop a swamp into there, and then it's your go. The
All right.
comeback begins now.
My comeback, you mean? I'll play another swamp
You're winning.
and swing at you for 4.
Okay. You don't need to do that.
No, I do need to do this, Shane. I also
Okay.
need to flaunt my Transformer, Cyclonus the Saboteur. He's on my shirt. Look, he's the blue one, right there. He's the blue one.
I like that you just have like a hole over where your heart is.
Look at
I
my
knew it.
background.
Yep. All right, things are
yeah,
getting
so
nasty. This is
is a
getting
big-
personal.
Scary
All right.
2-5 flyer fighter jet.
All right, my turn.
Yeah. You don't have a fighter jet, Shane.
I'm not afraid of cups.
Oh, Shane, you don't have a Transformer fighter?
Did
Oh,
you see that? Shane, I have a Transformer. Did you see
They
that?
haven't made a shattered glass quite yet.
This is shattered glass.
I was so excited to be literate. All right, I will play Spectrum Sentinel.
Oh, now there are 2 of them.
Yep, and I will pay 1 for gnawing vermin.
Oh, these guys.
I want you to pitch 2 cards.
Oh, you're gonna mill me too?
I'm gonna
What
mill
you
you
got?
2,
Repair and recharge. And my favorite Maze Mind Tome. No.
all according to my plan. And that's me. Let's go, homeboy.
All right. Joke's on you, Shane. I haven't missed a land drop yet. I don't plan on missing land drops. You have a 1/2 and a 1/1?
1/1.
Well, that makes Ashnod's Harvester pretty poo. But I could just tap you down and win the game. So let's do that. We're going to cast Involuntary Cooldown. Shane, you better cool your
What?
jets. I'm going to tap both of your creatures and put 2 stun counters on each of them.
Oh no. So they
No.
just cannot untap till 2 turns from now?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
And then I will swing at you for 6. You will take all 6 of it.
Okay. That
I will
was
connive off of my Transformer. And I
kind of
will
mean.
discard Chromatic Star, putting a counter on my Transformer. Over to you, Shane.
He's conniving.
Okay.
Transformers are really good. I thought he was bad when I was like looking at my pack, and then
Yeah.
he's really good.
He's quite excellent. Especially in the colors that he is, right? Like, this is without all the combos you could do.
Can I stop it? Okay. I will. I don't think I can stop it. I think you kill me here. But I'll tap 4 for Battery Bearer. And yeah, that's me. Wow, you just got that momentum.
Oof.
I'm gonna aggro you out.
Because he's a what, 4/1 right now?
Cyclonus?
Yeah.
You asking about Cyclonus, Shane?
I'm asking about Cyclonus. Tell me about it.
He's
Tell me
a-
what it's like to have a
He's
Transformer.
a 3/6, Shane. A 4/1. I'm offended. His butt is enormous.
Okay. Creepy, but go on.
I'll play my my 6th land. And
Oh no.
you have 6 life, and this is only 4. So I'm gonna swing with everything.
Okay.
You can't block these, and if
Yep.
you don't block this, you die.
Oh. You're telling me what to do?
No,
I'll block
I'm
him.
I'm,
I'll be
I'm
alive
laying
with
out
what?
the options. That's a 3/3, right?
He is a 3/4.
Oh, Ashnod's Harvester dies foolishly, but you'll go to 2. He didn't need to die, but I guess I just wanted him to die. And then we'll connive. Oh, I don't want that. I'm gonna discard an island.
Do I get my
And
guys
then-
back this turn, or
Do I what?
do I get my guys back on my turn, or Are they
No,
still
it's
stuck?
2 stun counters, so they will lose their last stun counter on this turn. I'm gonna cast Diabolic Intent, Shane, sacrificing Spectrum Sentinel and tutoring for a card of my choice. It's your go.
I don't like this. How do I get a counter spell?
Well, sorry you don't.
How much you
Does
got?
anyone have a counter spell to lend me?
It's Wurmcoil Legend. I'm getting Wurmcoil Legend.
Oh, just relying on one card to win the game.
Yeah, the
How
Transformer.
very
Shane.
like you.
Brothers War.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
All right. Is this the card that literally might save the day? Okay. I will tap 3. And I will play Ashnod's Altar.
Okay. That's a
I
powerful
will
card.
sacrifice both of these creatures. All your creatures get -1/-1.
Done.
Crazy. And with that, I'll tap my last 2 to summon Ramos.
Oh my god, this guy.
I will
You
also
guys are meant for each other.
draw 1 card, drop my land for the turn, because I haven't done that, and I will pay 1 to put Audacity on Ramos. So he's enchanted, and he gets +1, and so he is a 7/5.
Okay. Look, it's fine. It's some powerful magic on both sides.
All right.
Robot Jets versus Robot Dragon.
The old age question: can a robot jet kill a robot dragon? The world may never know.
No, okay. Look, we're almost there. Shane, we're gonna do it. Okay?
Don't do it. No, you don't have to do it.
It's my wormy
Yeah.
boy.
You have choices not to do it.
I have cast my wormy boy,
Okay.
and I pass back to you.
Okay. Okay. We are going to lead off with a Stern Lesson. So that'll be 3 mana to draw 2 cards and discard 1, and then create a Power Stone.
Okay.
When I hear Stern Lesson, that's not what I think, like, Stern Dismissal, which is a counterspell.
Right? I may have thought it was a counter spell when I put in my deck.
Now,
Maybe.
Shane,
Cool.
does that make a tapped Power Stone?
Oh, it creates a tapped one.
Pretty much everything that makes Power Stones makes tapped Power Stones.
Okay, so I will get +1 here, so he's there. And I can't really do much to save me.
I like to hear that.
So we're going to attack you. We're going to have the audacity to do it.
And he's like a 1 million.
He's an 8, what's it called, 6 right now.
I take 8.
Yep. And then you kill me.
Yes, I will unearth Ashnod's Harvester and attack you with 3 creatures, and you will die.
My god.
My god.
Oh, Shane, look, we both have a set symbol next to our name. That means we're both winners.
The final match of this is going to... I was about to say, like, oh, but who wins by who won the most match? But I'm like, we won the same amount of matches.
Yeah, no, that's why this is well and truly the winner. Like,
This is the
Nasty.
finals, Shane. You got to take this seriously. This is the finals. I know that you're sideways right now, but
Got to really shuffle it up. Got to play. Don't start with 6 lands in your hand. That doesn't really end well.
it's a bad
yeah?
start.
that was my problem.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm like, if there's 6 lands in my hands, then I probably won't draw the other ones.
Yeah.
That's
The hope left my eyes when I saw it was like, oh, I pulled 2 islands with my Stern Lesson. Islands in the stream. That's what we are, Bridger. That's all that we are.
Yeah. That's fair.
wow. I'm starting to think about, because I booted up Arena again to do the Arena Learning Magic stream,
Sure.
and then once I did that stream, I started up playing Arena again. That account had been inactive for like 2 months, but Now that I have seen what standard is like, this transformer is going to see play.
All right.
I can already think of a deck that it's in.
Cool.
So, chat, what do you guys think? Is it going to be me or is it going to be Bridger?
Yeah, let us know. Who do you want to win, and who do you think will win?
Yeah. This is literally light versus darkness.
And we won't explain that any farther.
Yeah. That's a good hand.
How many lands did you say was too many?
If you have 6 lands, you're fine.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah. If you have 7 lands, that's too many. You gone too many.
You know what? This hand's fine. We'll be fine. I'm gonna keep it.
And I begin, right?
You choose who's on the play.
I'll start. Because we all know this game is all determined by who gets their Spectrum Sentinel out first.
No. Oh, I kept a really slow hand.
no.
Yeah, it decides everything. It speaks to me.
All right. Look, it'll be fine. I play an island and I pass.
All right, I will draw. I'll play an island. I learned it from the best. And I will swing into Bidre for 1.
I take 1.
You got Kunoichi on your side, Shane. He's rooting for you.
She's been there since the beginning.
Yeah.
She's the homie. She's the real deal, y'all.
Is that it, Shane?
Yep, that's it.
Oh, cool.
I've got 2 mana untapped. The cost of a counterspell.
I'm really excited to go to discard. No, we're not gonna do that because that would be foolish. I pass, Shane. I play a land and I pass.
Okay. We will drop another island. I will pay 3 to drop Ashnod's Altar again.
Oh.
And I'll swing at you for 1.
I take it.
All right. My goal is to do 20 damage as Spectrum Sentinel is my commander.
A fully colorless deck. That's gonna be tough. Well, Shane, I'm going to put an end to your Spectrum Sentinel mania with a Spectrum Sentinel of my own. And now that I'm not in danger
My
of
God.
overdrawing, I cast Elsewhere
What's
Flask.
happening?
This is like King Kong meets Godzilla,
Yeah.
but they're like both tiny robots. I think the Spectrum Sentinel is like the janitor.
Nope. He's definitely just a warrior. He's human-sized.
All right. You sure that's not in the art, that's like not a broom?
There's some like really messed up lore. Pretty much the entire Brothers War, like Urza and Mishra do messed up stuff, and Urza was like, "Man, people are bad at fighting. I'm gonna kill all of my soldiers and make robot soldiers." And then that's how you get this.
Good
guy.
strats. Good strats.
Not very nice.
Okay.
Urza's a bad man.
I will pay another island, triple islands, and I will tap all 4 to get out the Battery Bearer. And
Is this like
I will
AA, AAA, 9-volt?
Yeah, I think it's about AAA. Actually, it's one of those like a lot of those tiny watch ones.
Oh, like they have long names. It's like C419.
Yeah, like it's not. You usually put them in stuff that you would never actually replace the battery on.
Yeah.
So the extra batteries just kind of sit in your like junk drawer. All right, it's all you, my friend.
That's it? All right. I can handle this.
I don't want to start the battle of the Spectrum Warriors.
Dude, I got a planes and the ability to say pass.
Oh, okay. You don't want to attack?
What? What?
You-
What? What?
You don't want to attack?
No.
You're not feeling
Pass.
froggy?
Nope.
All right, my turn.
That was very convincing.
It
Okay.
was quite convincing.
I will tap 3 mana to give you another stern lesson. So I will draw 2 cards. Finally, I get this guy. This guy's really cool, but I haven't been able to play him. But hopefully I do. You'll probably counterspell him. You generally do. And the card I will discard is Transmognate's Altar.
Oh, you don't need 2 altars?
I don't need 2 altars. I think 1's enough. Okay, and Oh, that comes in tapped. And I think I will attack you with both of them.
I will block your multicolored thing.
Okay, so you take 1 damage.
Take 1 damage.
Every point matters.
My turn?
Yep.
Ha! Right on time. Just as I drew it up in the plans. I play planes, and you know what, Shane? I pass back to you.
I think he's doing something crazy. I'm worried about this. Bridger's freaking me out. He's inside my head, guys.
Don't like it.
I don't like it.
Brothers
Oh.
war.
Brother.
Um.
We got
If you're
Shane?
watching, you're going.
hmm.
Like and subscribe.
Yep. All right.
Oh, he's thinking. He's
I'm
counting.
thinking. I'm
He's
thinking.
counting with his fingers.
And my toes. All right. I'm going to tap 7
7?
mana to
Man.
play the Arcane Proxy.
Whoa.
I got
This
some
is
bad
literally
news for
like-
Shane.
What?
No.
No, you're not going to do it.
I'm gonna tap this planes and these 2
Can I at
islands.
least tell you what he does?
Okay, tell me what he does. Tell me what he does.
It's super cool. This is like Urza's like robot, like he sends out to be his like stand-in.
That's cool.
So when he enters the battlefield, if you cast this, or if you cast an exile a target instant or a sorcery card with the mana value less or equal to Arcane Proxy's power from your graveyard, and then copy that card, you may cast that without paying its mana cost.
Oh, that's cool.
So you
Would be-
counter him, he goes to the graveyard.
Urza
my
says
God.
no.
Like impaled him.
Okay, that's cool. I didn't really want him anyways.
Yeah, Vindicatus is right. Those 2 untapped blue mana.
Oh, with his 5 other untapped mana.
Well, it's the blue ones especially.
Yeah.
The blue ones you gotta worry about, Shane, because
Yeah.
the blue ones make Wurmcoil engines.
Oh no!
Okay. All right.
And I pass it back to you.
All right, need to get Ramos out here. Let's go.
It's actually a Godzilla fight.
Yeah. This is
Another island. This is really hurting me. I just need either a green mana or a black mana, and I could do a thing. But without it, I can't do either. Okay, so I will tap 4 mana this time, and I will put out Quicksilver's Command
Oh,
or Amulet.
so good.
that's a good one.
Can't use that right now, but oh yeah, yes I can. Cool. I will pay 4 mana and tap these guys down, and then tap Quicksilver's Amulet to put out Skyfisher Spider. So when he enters the battlefield, it can sacrifice another creature. Goodbye, Spectrum, and I will destroy your Wurmcoil engine.
No, my beautiful Wurmcoil engine.
Okay.
Wouldn't you technically have to have used the Power Stone to summon the stone instead?
Yeah, there's some way he could have
Yeah.
tapped to do that. No, the Power Stone you can use it.
Yeah, you can use it for activated abilities. You just can't use it to
Oh, okay.
cast non-creatures.
Nice, cool.
Yep.
Well, now I have 2 smaller worms.
Yeah. And we
I
can
will-
deal with that.
Which this is to hand, and this is to the battlefield. Well, let's do that one. To the battlefield sounds good. So we're going to repair and recharge the Wurmcoil engine
Oh my
because
god.
because
Oh,
I
you
need
see?
him repaired and also
Oh, no.
recharged.
Oh no. There's
and then-
2 of them now.
How big is your creature?
He's a 3/3 with reach.
Oh, perfect. I will attack with both of my wormy boys.
I will destroy the Death Touch one.
Okay. So you will take.
And so when he
Oh,
Yep.
Go ahead.
I'll take 3 damage, but when Sky Spider dies, you gain 1 life for each card in your graveyard. And then I exile him. So that will be or each creature card, so I'll gain 3 life.
Oh, it's like the start of the game again. Except we both have a lot of stuff.
Brother.
Back to you, Shane.
All right. Another dang island. All right. I will play that. And I will slowly get beaten to death by Bridger because I need just one other color of mana.
Does that mean you pass?
I'm passing. I've got a 3/4 blocker, so you should be scared.
Oh boy. All right. Well, how you have a 3/4?
A 3/4.
That's too large. We'll just attack with the Wurmcoil engine.
Okay, I will take it, and I will take 6 damage. You'll gain 6 health.
And already played a land. Yeah. So I'll crack the Elsewhere Flask to make all of my lands swamps,
To make them swamps?
and then I'll pay 3 for a Beetlefield Butcher.
Oh, not the homie.
You have this guy as well. He's a 1/4, and he can tap to deal 2 damage to your
right.
opponents. I pass
Nasty.
back to you, Shane.
I will draw. Finally, there we go. Don't call it a comeback, please. Okay. I will pay 2 mana to cast Emergency Weld. And I will bring back Arcane Proxy back to my hands.
Ooh.
So Emergency Weld is I get a 1/1 colorless soldier, and I also get to bring back a artifact or a creature card to my hand.
Nice.
Then I will pay 7 mana. So there's 5 mana right there. And I will Ashnod's Altar, the human soldier, for the last 2 to cast Arcane Proxy. That will allow me to bring back Stern Lesson. And I can cast Stern Lesson for free.
Mm-hmm.
So I get a tapped Power Stone, and I draw 2 cards, and I have to discard 2.
He's popping
Okay.
off.
Or discard 1. Okay, and I will get rid of Battlefield Butcher. And
Hey, I have him.
yep, that is my turn.
All right. On your end step, I'm going to pay the full 5 to... Oh, no, I just cast this guy.
You just cast him.
I just cast that guy. Yeah. We'll just not. Didn't happen. Okay. Play an island. And your arcane who's what's it? It's large, right? It's very
4/3. He's not that big.
Oh, it's not large. I expected him to be large. Well, Wurmcoil engine, trundling on in.
Okay. We just need to get rid of him, so we're gonna double block him.
Okay. So I will kill both of your things.
He'll kill both of my things, but I will break him apart.
I will gain 6 life. Wurmcoil
They're
engine
gone,
goes
but not
forward.
forgotten.
Death Touch is back. We have another lifelink guy.
Nice.
Wurmcoil engine costs 6. Alright, well, we will pay 4 for Loran, Disciple of History. Adrian, this one's in your deck.
Hey, it's Ryan.
Whenever Loran or another legendary creature enters the battlefield, under your control, return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand.
No.
Waka waka. Hey,
Shane
look, all we
broke
do is
before
play
the
Wurm-
guard did.
All we do is play Wurmcoil engine, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass it back to you.
It's in chat.
All right. That was a good game, Bridger.
How many worms? That's it. Are you tapping
I
out?
got Forest, and then I got Tatiana's Command, where I can get 2 more Forest out.
So the three Wurmcoil engines is what it takes to get changed.
Yeah, but to break a person. So
All right. Well, let's head on back, and we'll chat about this. Lots of fun games today, but we're gonna head back right now. Hey, it worked.
I did it. I learned. I almost missed.
Dang. So proud of you.
That was
Wow,
fun.
that was fun.
That was awesome.
That last game was going so back and forth.
Right.
But you just had an answer, and every time you had an answer, you just summoned another Wurmcoil engine.
Yeah. Oh my god. So much to just dig out that key artifact. It was really popping off. We got to see that really worked in that game. Amazing.
That was
fun.
Yeah, Wurmcoil is good. That obscure card, like I said, rare cards you don't really get to see in any other formats.
Yep.
Or
Exactly.
like sometimes win you the whole draft.
So, what do you guys think of Brothers War? Like, how do you feel about like the limited format? How do you feel about the cards? What Transformers alongside Urza? Huh?
It's so wild.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't love my deck, frankly. I thought I had a weird kind of draw of cards. I wasn't quite sure. Like, I didn't get a cohesive kind of sense for mine. So I'm curious what you guys think.
I think for limited, this is going to be a very weird set. For expansive, I feel like artifacts have got like artifact decks. Like I mainly come from a commander background, already do a bunch of jank and weird stuff, and this is just so many more power cards for like janking them. I think that like you can spam out the power stones, and you'll just have tons of mana, and those are just artifacts. Like they're not as good as treasures, but I think they're easier to get than treasures. I don't know. Treasures are pretty overpushed.
I think they are better than treasures once you have them, but treasures are like all over the place. Like you can get treasure because they thought of it as, oh, it's just one mana, right? So if I put a mana in, I should get a mana out. Except they didn't think about the ramping of treasures.
Yeah.
But power stones are forever, man. It's a mana every turn.
That's
Crazy.
Part.
There's like a crazy Gruul worm that's like every time it deals damage, for every point of damage, gives you a power stone. And it's like a 7/7. Yeah.
Every point of damage?
Yeah. It's like something crazy like that.
That's nuts. Yeah, it's the longevity of them that's a little bit crazy to me. It's not just like this one-time burst, which makes them different than some of the other, token mechanics we've seen in the last few sets. So, I don't know. Overall, it seems fine. There's a few cards that can definitely just generate an unreasonable number of them, which we just didn't get to here today. But I don't know. What do you think, Bridger, overall?
I like it. I think it's a slower, very bomb-heavy format. It's gonna in draft or especially in sealed, like your pack one, pick one, or like your best mythic rare or rare. Build a deck around that because like removal is not great. There's a lot of recursion, and if you just go higher, if you go bigger than whatever they're doing, you're probably gonna win.
Yep.
But it's fun. It's goofy. Like it is strange to me because I'm one of the people who was like, I don't care what they do with Universes Beyond. Like, I just love Magic. Just put Magic cards in front of me. But I think it's a little weird that my deck had two cards that I cared about. One of them was Wurmcoil Engine, an artifact from like over a decade ago, and a Transformer. Like right next to each other. That just felt weird.
It's
but I
weird.
still love it.
Yeah.
It was fun.
They're one of those things that a lot of the Universes Beyond are very just hot and cold. They just are hot and miss. People hated the Stranger Things. People hated the Walking Dead. But like the Godzilla set that came out in Ikoria, that's what brought me back actually into Magic. I was just like, oh, this is like not too crazy seeing that. Transformers, a little bit out there, but like at the end they're giant robots. But I personally love them, so I'm going to turn a blind eye to it.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like either you love Magic and you'll just put up like you'll turn a blind eye because you love Magic and you just want to play Magic and they are cool cards, they do cool things, or you love the Universe Beyond that they're representing. Like a bunch of Lord of the Rings fans are gonna buy the Lord of the Rings set, the Arcane set. People loved Arcane. The Walking Dead set, even though Magic players didn't like it, it sold better than like anything ever. Like fans of things just buy stuff. So it's been successful. That's why it's going to continue to succeed. This is the future of Magic now. We just got to live with it.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Well, I had a great time. Just one last reminder, like and subscribe. We're putting a lot of work into this channel. We really want to see it succeed. We love what we're doing. We hope you enjoy it too. Also, we put out some shorts this morning, opening the box of cool stuff that Wizards sent us. Wizards is sending us stuff, guys. Go watch those
Yeah.
videos. We feel so privileged and honored to be getting sent stuff. Do you guys have any final words?
Yeah.
Honestly, just thank you guys for joining us. It's been cool kind of watching you guys talk in chat and comment on the game and what you're interested in and stuff like that. We're really excited. We've all loved and played Magic for a long time, so we're excited to do more of this content, as Bridger said, especially as Wizards is sending us stuff. So, of course, let us know in chat or in the comments what you guys want to see, and spread the word. We're just trying to get more people in here and share the love of Magic. So, honestly, thank you guys.
Yeah. Till next time, everybody.
All right. Well, we wish you sick rips, sick top decks, and fun games with your friends. Have a good night.